Debonair. Okay.
Oh, I gotta click. Got it. All right. Yo, welcome back to the show, everyone. Hope everyone's had a great weekend. Living health, wealth, having a great time, enjoying the week. It's October 1st. We're just getting into fall. We're just getting into, the beginning of spooky season. So all little October babies, what's up? How y'all doing? I hope y'all enjoying. Y'all gonna enjoy the month. And it's NFL Week 5, and we've got things are just heating up pretty fast. All right. We've got just a couple things to just talk about today before I go any further. I'm joined by my other co-hosts who will introduce themselves.
My bad. I'm sorry. I was getting my stuff ready. What's up, guys? You already know who me. It's DarthNiteGames. Y'all know who I am, the Patriot disciple. You already know we 2-2. We better than everybody in the group right now. Falcons don't count because them boys got blasted by the Panthers last week in week 4 or week 3, whichever it was. So they not really 2-2.
What do you mean?
They trash. Them boys still trash. It's all about baby. You know, you feel me? And shout out, like I said, you feel me? Best team in the NFL. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. Like I said, all times, fuck the Green Bay Packers. Y'all niggas wasn't best team in the league. All right, y'all can take it over. I'll get y'all back. Let me go back on this live real quick. I got y'all.
Wow. Wow. May I have the next co-host?
Please. Okay, bet. I'll go ahead and go. Hello, everybody. Happy week. Hopefully, everyone's feeling well. We had some great football this past weekend. Of course, it's me, Clutch Gold. Travis in the building. I'm here with the rest of the bros. I'm very excited to talk about these games. A little iffy on a particular game that didn't necessarily have a good or bad ending, but we'll get to that later.
Say no more. That's very true. Endings create a lot of stories this week in the NFL. My other co-host.
I'm happy to be here, man. Episode 5. We here. We here.
Oh, man.
Episode 5. Great. And as you know, it's your boy NeilAppealfr for real. Episode 5, baby. We've got hot takes, we've got bold predictions, and we got breakdowns of the top stories this week. We won't waste your time any further. Let's jump right into it. Just to start, get the brains going. Are there any real contenders? Are there any real pretenders to start? And then we'll just go on after that to talk about the game of the week. So, I'll start off with Dark Knight real quick, if you don't mind. Do we got a contender and do we got a pretender? Give me one of each.
I'll give you one of these. Oh, really? Bruh, it's already the contender is already 4-0. There's only 2 teams currently that's in week 5. That is 4-0 currently. The Philadelphia Eagles rocking in with the little Uzi Vert. We just want to with that 4-0 run. You feel me? Like I said last week, we the best team in football since week 1. Green Bay Packers being the best team in football since week 1 just because you traded some trash-ass Cowboy. Y'all let no. It's always been the Philadelphia Eagles. Just because y'all want to repeat that the team look beatable don't mean jack squiddly diddly, because when the Kansas City Chiefs looked beatable all last time, y'all was like, oh, they're going to the Super Bowl. They're going to win the Super Bowl. They're going to get 3-peats. They're going to do all that. Now we're here, and we're 4-0, and now them boys is the Super Bowl rating defending, undisputed 4-0. Put some respect on that top 5, now top 3 Jalen Hurts, because he's a winner. Thank you. As for pretenders, the 3-1 Jaguars, they're hella pretenders. Them boys trash. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I still don't believe in them. Yeah. Them boys trash. Them boys still trash. I don't believe in them.
Jacksonville 3-1, but okay.
That's why I said they pretenders. They pretenders. They pretending to be good.
Lightly debate about it. But
they pretending to be good.
We've got a questionable 3-1 Jaguars team. We'll see where this kind of goes later on. Clutch, if you're available, do you mind
I'm
giving
available. I'm here, man. I'm here,
do you
bro.
mind giving me your contender or pretender to start off the show?
Of course, man. So, as far as contenders and pretenders, let's take a look here. Um, hmm, we do have a few good teams. I'm actually gonna go off base. I'm gonna try and make sure I pick teams that weren't set already. Starting with my pretender, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think the 3-1 49ers, man. Think that
Wait, what about 49ers?
Wait. Oh, yeah, as your pretender.
that's my pretender. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie.
That's
Even though
crazy.
the three,
Okay. No. This is why we have this shit.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, wasn't expecting.
Okay.
Yeah, I
But
was
I get it.
expecting that.
But you know what? I get it because the 49ers are riddled with injuries. At almost each week you hear another 49er go down. So yeah, I could see how I could be a pretender, but to devil's advocate, they've won all their games throughout their injuries. Albeit not pretty, but they have won their games.
you have the reason I mention that is because when I look at their two division games that they've had so far, of course, you got one against the Cardinals. They just barely won 16-15. You're going against a division rival, so yes, the matchups are going to be tough. But if you're going to only put up 16 points against a division rival, that's not necessarily good. It's not bad, it's not good. Then on
Oh,
top of that, you have a game against the Seahawks. Even though they won that game as well, they only scored 17. Again, another division rival. Now, some people may say, well, what are you talking about? They're 2-0 in the division. They won both of their games. They're 3-1. They're winning the games that they need to win, and they just find some way to put it together. We're talking about the overall production of the offense. When I think of teams like the Seahawks and the Cardinals, I know that the Seahawks has a respectable defense. Little bit iffy on, but I know for certain that their defenses are not lights out to the point where you can't relatively score points against them. Even then, when you look at of course, Brock Purdy, I believe he missed a game due to injury, and he's sitting out right now.
Nah,
So
you came back last week.
okay, so he came back last week, which is cool. Maybe they'll put it together. I'm not sure or convinced that that 3-1 speaks to them being one of the top teams in the NFC. You guys know where I'm going to go with that. As Gavin already mentioned, the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't want to mention the teams in case other people mention those, but I could think of somebody like the Rams. Like when I think of a good team, the Rams, okay, cool. Yeah,
Yes.
you got me.
Woo!
That's it.
I say less. Having the Rams as a contender is very much real. I can
And
definitely.
guess who beat him? Guess who passed the Sean McVay test?
I'm not sure, sir.
The
Who did?
4-0 Eagles. Guess who? Guess who passed the Baker Mayfield test to avoid his beautiful comebacks that he always does because he's leading the NFL in comeback wins whenever he's going. Well, I think he's second actually. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe he is currently leading the NFL in comeback touchdowns and all that stuff right now. So he stopped that. And shout out to the special teams of the Eagles again.
Anyways, besides all of that, Dev, would you please tell us your contender or pretenders going into, this week?
Bro, which one you want to go first? You want me to do pretenders first, or which one we do?
Give me a pretender.
Colts.
Colts.
What?
Neil Jones, bro.
I see it.
Nah, bro.
I don't know. They
out
were
here being
I
lit
I don't
right
know.
now.
Had there
here
been
being
to debate to devil's advocate, had there not been a fumble at the goal line, they win that game and they're 4-0 just like the Eagles.
Thank
So
you.
I don't know.
But fumbles at the goal line don't mean
but he fumbled at the goal line nonetheless.
Yeah.
So if that's your
Bruh.
pretender,
You see, man, you man, Josh.
do you mind giving us just a little bit of reason why? If I don't mind asking.
Bro, like it's first of all, it's Daniel Jones. They're trying to make it seem like this dude about to take them to the Super Bowl. Bro, the offensive line is amazing. They're doing a great job. They can barely touch the man. Defense is
Okay.
doing a great job. They're getting sacks. They're getting fumble recoveries. Special teams is doing their job, bro.
And is Daniel Jones not doing his job? Like, I don't see the issues that you. Why are you calling a pretender when you're saying they're off like on? I don't get it. You got
That's
to
crazy.
explain more now.
We said the same thing last week when we talked about Brock Purdy being with a stacked offense. But okay, all right, that's fine. That's
But
fine.
he went in and doing his job.
So is
But
Brock
he
Purdy.
actually throwing
So
T now because
what are you
you see
saying? So is Brock
the
Purdy.
issue here is that Brock Purdy is a game manager.
Brock
Daniel
Purdy
Jones actually got talent. Like you actually
Yeah, he's
see,
for Hall of Famers.
like you
Brock
see
Purdy,
this man.
George Kittle's a future Hall of Famer. What are we
Exactly
talking about?
exactly my point. Exactly
So
my
what? Yeah.
point.
So
So
when we look
when
at
you
the actual QB, when we actually look at the actual QB, it's like trying to say that you're going to be looking at a person who we religiously and also have said that this we call him game manager Purdy versus somebody who we know for the literally beginning of his career, his organization and everybody in that organization, except for maybe Brian Dable, we got to see how Jackson Dart turns out. Everybody in that organization is literally a brick, a piece of mud just stuck on a wall. Because there's no way you're going to tell me that Saquon went to another team, balled out, doesn't, go crazy. Looks like Daniel Jones just went to another team and they balling out. Because you feel me? You can't say that you can say a lot of things, but you can't say Daniel Jones, sorry. He out here. You can say a lot of things,
when did
but
I
you
say
can't
Daniel
say that
Jones?
man
Sorry.
did.
When
Yeah,
did I say that never came
you're
out of my mouth?
calling. So the offensive coordinator.
If
Well,
I
hold up.
say
The
the
offensive
Niners
line
are
is
getting wins because not because of Brock Purdy, but because their teams is stacked. That's not me saying Brock Purdy is
their
trash.
team ain't stacked though, because this was the same team from basically last year. All they did was change QB.
Bro, Colts was what the Colts what was Colts win records last year?
Please go and look at it.
Let's
Please
go.
go and look at the Anthony Richardson led with who else was the backup QB? Was it no, it wasn't Joe Flacco, it was somebody else. It must have been Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is out here everybody.
They were 8 and
No,
9. They were 8 and
it
9. So
they
Oh,
were
we're not going to make it seem like these boys went from 2-13, 2-14 to now going 3-0. Come on,
they
they
started
were 8 and
the
9.
year last year as literally they did not have a fire. So once again, they were 8 and 9. Cool. We weren't
mhm.
looking at the Colts and saying the Colts were anything good or anything like that. We was looking at how trash this man Anthony Richardson is. That's what we was looking at. So now that all of a sudden them boys got an actual QB that actually got talent, that actually could fling the rock and is actually making decisions now. What?
I still don't get it. These boys were 8 and 9. What is the problem?
With an
Y'all was
Anthony
making
Yeah,
Richardson
he's
trash
right. And we
QB.
don't.
Like that's what
That's
I'm trying to say. You swap that they're the same team, and guess what happens when you swap out a QB and have everybody in the organization surround themselves around that one quarterback. Everybody was not fucking with this man, Anthony Richardson, last year. So yeah, that offensive line, that same offensive line that you were saying that was protecting him, he was getting destroyed last year.
all right. To your point. Thank you. We don't want to get too off topic, but that was Dev's pretender of the week. We also want to know his contender.
Oh, contenders. I mean, I got it down to two, man. Um, it's between the Packers and the Bills.
Now you pissing me off.
Mm.
It's between the Packers and
Whoa.
the Bills.
Now you pissing me off. So I'm just gonna wait until I
Whoa,
talk
hold
about
on,
the
hold on, hold on.
Dolphins.
No, no, no,
It's
not yet.
that's
Let
my
me,
what you got against the Packers, man? What you got against the
I'll
Bills?
I'll wait until I talk
yeah.
about the
All right,
Dolphins. It's okay.
I was
It's
gonna
okay.
say,
I'll wait
oh,
until I talk about the
give me a
Dolphins.
second.
It's okay.
All right,
It's
well, I'll
okay.
let you guys
It's
debate.
okay.
You said the Dolphins.
Let
What
me
the
get
Dolphins got
mine
against the
out and
Packers
we
or the
debate.
It's
Bills?
a, it's okay. It's okay. I got your
I
feelings.
just
Okay.
want to
You
say,
can answer in like 2 minutes. I'll leave it. I'll put it out to open debate, and then just for like 5 minutes, and then we get on to the next one.
Okay.
If you got me for contenders, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs as contenders. Getting back one person in their lineup literally had them change their whole offensive scheme. Xavier Woods, whatever you did on your break or away from injury, wow, that's crazy. You literally helped that whole team. Be on the look out for the rise of the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes still got that voodoo magic, so please be careful. This is just a warning. And
Bro,
then
that's how I feel about Darren Waller, bro. Like Darren Waller came back. This man, I mean,
the
he
voodoo
did a great
magic,
job. But we'll get into that later.
voodoo magic everywhere, bro. But and then for my pretenders, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say, just in my head, I just lost them. Oh yeah, give me the Steelers. Give me the Steelers. They go as far as Mike Tomlin takes them. I feel like
okay,
that's like the biggest thing. As long as Mike Tomlin's that head coach, they can kind of do things. Aaron Rodgers only has glimpses now of being Aaron Rodgers that we know of. So they're off to a good start. Do I believe it long term? Nah. But I've been proven wrong before. So let's see where this goes. And that's how we're going to end pretenders and contenders. Now I'll leave it open to debate. I know Darth had something to say about Dev's contender, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Was there something wrong when he says a contender, sir?
Straight. It's straight.
I want to hear
Straight.
it. I want to hear this. No, it wasn't. Was it contender? It was. I think it was pretenders. It was pretenders when I said, yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
I've already, the Giants organization and shit, and I believe in Daniel Jones. That's it. Them boys are 3-1. Their record is what they say it is. But I can also point to the fact that he doesn't have Saquon, and he doesn't actually have Jonathan Taylor is good, but guess what? He was there yet last year, and them boys was 8-9, and he wasn't tearing up the field and doing what he was doing now. Like this man is actually be lit. You feel me? Yes, he was lit last year, but he is. You don't look at this man, Jonathan Taylor, and be like, all right, cool. I'm putting this man on my fantasy right now because I know he's going to be my first premier tier 1 running back.
I believe Jonathan Taylor is leading the league in rushing currently at 414 yards. I'm not 200% sure about
And
that,
you
but
could be like, oh, it's the O
Saquon.
line. The O line is doing a job. Da, da, da. But that's not what pissed me off, bro. Get the out of here stop bringing up the Green Bay Packers name in this
Oh, there you go.
conversation.
You said
Stop
you
bringing up the damn
Packers as
Green Bay
contenders.
Packers. Okay, stop bringing up the damn Green Bay Packers. There's only two teams. There's
They
only
Look,
two
they
teams.
tied it. They
They
tied it
tied.
with the Cowboys, but
They
it's
tied with the Cowboys. Is the Cowboys going to the
it's,
Super Bowl? I'm
it's
sorry.
bro,
It's no
we know
disrespect
the
to the
Cowboys not
Cowboys.
going to the Super
All
Bowl.
right, so cool. So no disrespect to the
we know
Cowboys.
that,
So the Cowboys
but they're
not going to
not
the Super
playing
Bowl,
bad.
and the
They're
and the
not playing bad
Cowboys
at all.
also have
There you
no
go.
fucking defense. So the one thing that we're literally talking about the Cowboys having no defense, yet they could put up 40, and you supposed to make me believe that the contender is
Hey,
going
Neil.
is the contender is
Look,
gonna
Neil.
let four. So wait, y'all blew them out. So y'all blew out them last year, took their best defensive player, and then somehow tie with them with 40.
Hey Neil, I guess we could start with the Cowboys versus the Packers recap. Let's go.
yeah, we can start with that, and then after
Go
that,
ahead.
we'll get into the
Go
That
ahead.
just proved to me that the Packers is not the best team in football. That just proved to me that the Rams could beat the literal Rams is now arguably the second best team. Nah, not arguably. They are the second best team in the NFC. Fuck the Packers. Packers are whatever you want to call them. I don't care. They are not anywhere close to being the first and or second team of the best teams in the NFL. That is going to the Rams,
but okay.
and that is going and the contenders. When we're talking about contenders, we're talking about people who are going
Super
to
Bowl
the Super
contenders.
Bowl. That is what we're
Yeah.
talking about. The Green Bay Packers are not a Super Bowl fucking contender. You could tell me my face how they is, because guess what? I could point out to they don't have. Oh, fix up some things on defense. Oh, early season woes. That's what we're talking about. The Ravens, bro. You gonna sit here and tell me that, boy, you could put up 40, but hey, but I know your defense. Oh, I know you could come back from what you're not winning the Super Bowl. Don't tell me the Ravens winning the Super Bowl when they can't win a single game against people who they supposed to win.
Stop there. We stop it right there first before we go anywhere, because that's for another section down the line. Fair
whatever
enough.
it is. So I'm just saying. So the Packers
don't
not.
Because we don't want to lean too hard into this.
I'm just saying.
We don't want to lean too hard into this part.
I'm just saying.
If you want to talk about the game week, you be the last person to talk about it.
Those boys are trash, man.
Would you like to please talk to us about the Cowboys and Packers, and then after that, you give us your second game.
And you better make sure that you tell them that the Packers suck.
Hold on, let him do that, because
he took your best player and you was lit.
Hey, 6 minutes tops, 3 minutes on how that game felt, 3 minutes on what other game caught your attention. Let's go.
All right.
You go into a little more, but obviously mention the other game that caught your attention.
Gavin, you need to stop. The Packers are a contender. The Bills are also
Packers.
Moving on. As far as the game, Green Bay and Dallas, obviously, for those of you, it was probably still game of the week, even though it ended in a tie. Final score was 40-40. Both Dak Prescott and Jordan Love threw for 3 touchdowns. I believe Jordan Love had 343 yards, and Jordan Love had 319, and Dak had like 343 or something like that. Dak also had a rushing touchdown that was pretty good. George Pickens lit up the field. Very good seeing him kind of I think he caught like 8 passes for close to 130 something yards.
And 2
so
touchdowns.
I know that was
He was watching the podcast last week when I told him to pull his big boy pants up.
Probably continue, Trav.
So, I'm glad, if at anything. Well, let me make this quick because my man did say 3 minutes. First off, Dallas offense.
But careful the time.
Yeah. So Dallas offense, absolute A. Dak does it again, continuing to show why he was paid as much as he was paid. Granted, I don't like seeing the shootouts every week, but it's entertaining football.
Yeah.
And he is doing what needs to be done to ensure that this team is in a position to win.
Mm-hmm.
Even as far as like, okay, you get at what? We were down 13-2 at one point.
Cowboys started off pretty bad, actually.
We started off bad. We got a safety, couldn't put any drives together. Then the Packers go on like 2 3-and-outs from the end of the first quarter going into the second quarter, going into the half. And then, Dallas starts to pick up steam. Dak makes some good throws. He found, I believe, Jalen Tolbert on a fantastic catch. I believe that was a 3rd down that kept us alive. He also found George Pickens on 2.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, two big 3rd downs. Yeah, Jalen Tolbert, he caught that. If you guys didn't see it, he caught that going towards the sideline. Literally, dude did a toe tap as he was falling to the grounds out of bounds, and Dak put the ball in the perfect spot. Like, if you guys want to see good quarterback play this year, just watch Prescott.
Dak put the ball in the perfect spot. Boy, if y'all don't go watch that video and watch that nigga turn around and have to go run back to the fucking ball. That man did not put no fucking thing. That was the receiver doing his fucking job. What the fuck was that? That nigga Dak under threw that shit. Go watch that video again.
Wait, hold on.
He had to turn around and had to run back to the ball.
Hold on.
That man was going to the end zone.
And they're going to be there. What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking? That man was going to the end zone. He had to stop, look back, said, "Oh no, the ball gonna fall short," and then said, "What?"
Let me look at the team stats for touchdown. This man is going crazy.
Look at the
right
team.
now.
We talking about Tolbert and the one play, and you saying Dak put it in the perfect spot. The receiver went to the perfect spot because that man, the receiver, was going to the end zone.
Bro, Dak throwing these balls to the guys early before they even make their breaks because he knows the receiver's going to do
that
the job.
a straight.
What I was trying to say was this was good to show that even without CeeDee Lamb, Dak is able to immediately have our second number one receiver step in and continue to do business. As a matter of fact, if we look at the NFL player passing stats, and I'm going to share my screen for this, and I'm going to move on because Neil said he also wants me to talk about a game that caught my interest as well. So if I go here, I'm not going to share it, but it's all good. As far as NFL player passing stats in 2025 currently, okay, NFL player passing stats. Dak Prescott is currently leading the league as number one. He is number one in yards with 1,119. His completion percentage is 72.9, and his touchdowns are 6. Which is not leading the league. I believe the league leader is, which is actually Jared Goff with 9, and then you have a couple of guys at 8. But even still, currently he's number one, bro. He has a quarterback rating of 96.4, which is almost at 100, so he's doing good. So I'm not saying he's the best QB in the league by far. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying if you want to see good quarterback play, if you want to see a quarterback at the line, like, for example, when Javonte Williams got that touchdown, the man Dak literally changed at the freaking line by reaching behind his back and telling him, "Hey, yo, I'm calling you for the run, and it's going to be to the left." And the man got a touchdown because he called
the play out. I pulled the play up. If Tolbert doesn't turn around and go back to that ball.
You're supposed to.
Bruh, that was no comeback route, that bro. That nigga didn't even see the ball coming to him, bro. That nigga was.
That was improvising. That was
exactly. There was no comeback route, no blood clot. That man was all the way in the fucking end zone, bro. Like what? That man had to turn.
Oh yeah, you could clip
say,
this part of the
bro.
video up with that play.
What?
Dev.
George Pickens, when he caught it for the first down, I believe it was near the 30-yard line in the early fourth. That play, that one was one where it was a clear comeback route. So I understand what you're saying.
Understandable. But Tolbert is the reason why y'all y'all tied the game at least. Because if he did not look back to see the ball,
he would have been in the water.
that would have been dead.
Why I'm telling you, you have to have a good QB because a good QB will keep you in the game. If you want to see good quarterback play, just watch your mans. Also, watch Josh Allen.
This is why I say you need to have good offensive line so you can give your quarterback a good chance to them throwing the ball. Because I guarantee you, if he had a trash-ass O-line, he wouldn't have been able to sit up there and run routes and do this and do that and be able to throw the ball for a quote-unquote comeback route. But okay, all right, that's fine.
That's fine.
And mind you, our starting center and our starting left guard, I believe, they are both out with injury right now. So we have I believe it is a second-year player and a rookie playing in those spots right now. So, of course, again, the one major issue with Dallas is always going to be defense. Allowing 40 points is not good, but at the same time, we expose the Green Bay Packers for 40 points. So it was a great game. Both offenses played well. Both defenses played terrible. I don't like that it ended in a tie, but I would have hated it if it was a loss. And moving on, the other game that I thought was interesting from this past weekend when I look at NFL Week 4, I guess I don't want to talk too many about the games that
we could leave that. We could just go to
before we go to that. Neil, did you go or do you want me to go?
Yeah, you go, Dev. I'll go after.
So, okay. we need to get in contact with Roger Goodell immediately. I don't
Mhm.
get it's 2025, bro. We should not be having these tie games and all this stuff. No, play until either both teams score on their first possession. If both
Mhm.
teams score on the next possession, then whoever wins the next possession, as far as
Possession.
scoring, that
Yeah.
wins the game.
I mean,
No
it's a
Yeah,
more
regular
that's
this.
season game,
No
bro. Like
more.
it don't really matter, bro. Like in the playoffs, yeah,
Nah,
those things kind of
nah.
matter. It goes
It
down to the
matters.
I
It
would
sudden death
matters in the
think.
ruling, bro.
long run. It matters
Yeah,
in the
I
but
long run.
guess what? Seedings are important, bro. When it comes to, you can't have a draw in the playoffs. In the regular season, you can have a draw.
This is the
Draws make the things and all that shit. Well, yeah, that's
This
why
is
they
the
changed.
third
Oh yeah,
the overtime rules, and I would not be surprised after this game that they wouldn't change it again. Because y'all got to remember, bro, the NFL is about money at the end of the day, and the
yeah.
NFL
But
would have more money if they kept playing. So hey,
Yeah.
it's all
you could
good though.
say that,
Again,
but keep in mind it's a regular season game on a random Monday night, Sunday night, bro. Like I
very
can let
true.
you
Sunday
know
night.
specifically when, yeah, a random Sunday night. They're not gonna do that for everybody. So it's gonna be one of those things where in the regular season, a draw is a draw. If y'all have a certain amount of time, bruh, at some point, enough people will go to bed. Like that's just how it is. At a certain point, okay, bruh, y'all 40 or 40. Okay, if they gonna keep playing, bruh, like at some point you know there's an end to it, so that's why you keep watching it, bro. Like, all right, cool. I know if both of y'all score and both of y'all stop and the next person, okay, cool. I already understand doing all that. It's the regular season. That's not really much of a deal. If y'all get a draw, guess what? Y'all didn't do what y'all needed to do. Draws happen so small, like it's a rarity in now in the NFL that the draws happen that when they do happen, they it's lit. That's what made the game lit as shit because the game ended in the draw, and I get to expose the Green Bay Packers for not being an actual Super Bowl contenders because that goes to the Rams and then the actual Eagles. You feel me? So, uh,
I say
whoever
Rams and
yo,
Eagles. What
I
about the
think
Bills?
you
But
on
okay.
that. Yeah.
all right,
So
I'm not talking about the AFC, bro. Did I list an AFC team? I left
I'm not.
strictly NFC teams. Why are we
This
bringing up
man
AFC teams?
gonna
so
crash
anyway,
this Eagles bandwagon, bro. He's gonna crash this Eagles bandwagon, bro. He gotta chill,
I
bro.
You
know,
feel
I
me?
know.
Like,
This
bro, you
man,
feel
bro.
me?
Hey, so did y'all watch Come and Talk to Me when you seen your man Cameron pull up the damn pull up with the damn Eagles cap, bro? I was so disappointed in Cameron, but that's topic for
I
another.
was so happy with Cameron. He said
No,
he
that
knew
I was
what the
so
best
disappointed.
team in
Listen,
football was. You feel
No,
me? The
I don't know
best
anyway,
team
what
in
he thought
football.
that
You
was,
feel
but
me?
anyway,
The
anyway,
beatable,
um,
unbeatable Philadelphia Eagles.
I
You feel me?
we'll talk more about them later because you're about to
so
fill up half the podcast with them already.
this man going in. All right. Anyway, like I said, somebody
They
got to get in
deserve it.
contact with Roger Goodell because these
Yeah,
ties needs to stop. It is 2025. We cannot continue to
let's figure out a way to
keep
get this
happening.
done.
We
You
Could
don't
need
figure
need
out a
some
way.
protection.
Let's
draws
figure
Yes.
that
every
out,
5
Roger
years, though.
Goodell. I get it.
When was the
You know,
last
ties don't
draw
happen
in the
often, but we need to
NFL?
figure it out. Um, we'll be fine with the draws for now. We'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
Cowboys and Packers, exciting game. Both QBs displayed great awareness down the field. Both played well. Both wanted to step up and have a great time and lead their teams to wins. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy that we didn't get a winner out of this. Really tragic. Dak played lights out, as good as any QB can play. Jordan Love, he was okay. He started out hot, then it was kind of mid, kind of playing catch up towards Dak in terms of QB play. But the Packers made it, brought it back, tied it up. George Pickens, stellar, 2 picks. That's what you do when your other star receiver is out. You show up. Um, Shout out to who is that? Tucker Kraft for the Packers. Great tight end, knows when to come in and help. And wow, a tie. We've just gotta. It just sucks. It sucks. It ends on a tie. And then I've said that the Packers are the best team in the league before. So it's like, what do you do? But it's only early week, so we'll see how it kind of goes first and foremost on. And we don't need to axe Dark Knight's Pat Disciple what he thought of the game because he already went and
Because
said
the Packers fucking trash. And just to
We've
like put out here, like Dev, because this is just because you're a fan and This is you being a fan, so I'm going to now address you as you being a fan. You as a fan, don't blame Roger Goodell and stop blaming things on ties. What happened on Sunday, and I'm going to literally read you this stat because you're going to be like, oh, it's 2025. We shouldn't be having. The last time a tie actually happened in the NFL, specifically any ties, it has been 67 weeks, meaning it has been 45 regular season weeks. That means that has been since 2008 to 2012 was when the last ties actually happened. We ain't have a tie in like a decade.
You said we didn't have a tie in a decade. We had a what? We had what? We had a tie
had like
last
a
year.
good tie. Where I ain't see no tie last year.
In the preseason.
Preseasons, right?
I hope they're not.
I don't, because I said regular season. I don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't look at preseason. Preseason is not everybody bullshit preseason.
Okay. It says December 4th, 2022. There was the Commanders.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is he?
Commanders.
I'm telling you, the man just be talking, bro. I'm telling you.
I swear to God.
What is he talking about? We had a tie last year. There was let me look this up. December 4th,
2022,
September 11th, 2022.
The Commanders lost
Texans.
37-20. That's December 24th,
Hold
2022.
on, because you said it was a decade. November 14th, 2021, Detroit Lions versus Pittsburgh. 2020, September 27th, Cincinnati Bengals versus Eagles. That's within the last 5 years alone.
Okay, look, I'm looking at all them shits. I'm going through the full weeks right now.
Every year,
I'm looking through the full weeks right now. Right now, this is the full weeks of this. I'm in the 2020s right now. What tie are y'all niggas talking about?
I'm looking at I'm not gonna lie to you. You might just want to just check Wiki, and you'll see
Wikipedia. I don't really check Wikipedia. I'm looking at the actual like.
You better do something because
Google.
the last one was literally 2 years ago.
I'll go on
3
Wikipedia,
years ago.
Washington against the Giants.
Against the Giants, it was 2020. Giants kicker Graham Gano missed a 58-yard field goal as time expired.
And over.
That was not that. That's a December game. That's not a.
I just looked up that game. Where the fuck is that game?
December 4th, 2022. I just told you.
Yeah, why is this game not on? I hate Bing so much. Change your shit, Bing.
This man using Bing.
What?
Oh Lord, you might as well use Ask Jeeves.
Oh my
god. You might as well use Ask Jeeves. Stop this. Stop the nonsense.
Bro, the shit told me, didn't feel me.
Neil, next game. Come on.
Oh, the shit is not even there. That's crazy. You're right. I'm on Google now.
People use Bing in 2025 comments.
That's crazy.
Actually, Bing is still the let's see. Actually, top.
Neil, next game. Next game. We're done here.
We're done. Next game.
Oh yeah, them boys actually. Yeah. Okay, so real quick, CEO to Bing. Let's actually bring up your interface real quick. You see this real quick? You see this? I am on the 2020. Hold up. No, they need to see the shit. Yo, I'm on this shit, Bing. You see, this is your interface. This is your shit right here. Because I had to go on my google.com to go look at this shit.
Bro, this man
went to
that's crazy.
2022, right? And we into the game. Because you said 22, right? December,
yes. December 4th.
The fucking games is not on y'all shit, bro. Come on.
All right, Neil. Next game. Next game, bro.
Yeah, let Father Time take care of that nigga. Let's go ahead.
Who's the CEO of Bing? I'm going CEO of Bing.
No. Forget these CEOs. We're talking about football. Anyways,
you made me lose a parlay.
No,
you made me lose a parlay. If this was a parlay, I would have lost the parlay. Done. Fix your interface.
So let's go ahead and talk.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Honestly, we're done with that. Cowboys and Green Bay, great OT game. Let's hope to see what will happen with the rules after. If I want to go ahead and start with another game that we have just a matchup real quick, we can talk the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Miami pulls away with the win, but at the cost of their star wide receiver, Tyreek Hill, who tore his knee and something else. You don't need to look up the images.
Dislocated his knee.
It's crazy. Dark Knights, we do not need to see it at all. Just pointing that out right now. Please, no, we don't need to see it, but it's a tough, bittersweet win for the Dolphins as they lose Tyreek Hill. And they played a pretty mediocre Monday night game, but a win's a win. So I guess I'll go ahead and lead this off and go ahead and say, yo, shout out to the Dolphins. I fuck with Tua. Like I said, the game wasn't pretty, but at the end of the day, Tua 177 yards, 2 touchdowns. The I'm not sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. 99 rushing yards and 1 touchdown.
Oh,
Tyreek Hill. Yeah, see, there you go. Thank you. Tyreek Hill still had the most receiving yards, crazy, even though, despite the injury. And Justin Fields, 226 yards, 81 rushing yards. And then Garrett Wilson with the 1 touchdown from Justin Fields. It was a pretty interesting game, to say the least. The Jets are bad. That's all you need to know. The Jets are pretty bad. So no need to go check on them. Just let's see if the Dolphins can get through most of this. Can they survive the rest of the division when it comes down to it? Because it seems like injuries and bad coaching and bad general managing. It's just like that's just like the tip of the iceberg for the Dolphins at the very moment. So, but a win is a win, in my opinion. And, Tua lives on another day. Mike McDaniels keeps his job for another day. So we'll see how that goes on. Dev, would you please give us your thoughts on the Miami and Jets game?
Bro, I said last week, man, I wasn't going to watch that. I had people blowing my phone up saying, yo, Tyreek is done for, blah, 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 blah. I hit the homies up. I asked, huh?
It was me. Say people chat. It was me. I was blowing his phone up.
Oh, well, yeah, it was him, but it was other people too. But yeah, hold on. What is it? One that posted in the chat that Tyreek broke his leg, and you said what? When? So what are you talking about? What's he saying? What?
Joking, bro.
Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway, people was hitting me up and was saying, "Yo, your man Tyreek laid out." I said, "Oh man, here we go." Because I wasn't about to watch that game. I asked the homie for the login to the Prime because it was on Amazon Prime. Hit the rewind button. You already know what time it is. I watched it, not live, but minutes late. So quote unquote live. Jumped in the group chat immediately. Jumped in the chat immediately. Was like, "Yo, listen, this is what's happening. This is what's going on." It's unfortunate, man. Dislocated knee, multiple torn ligaments in his leg. Wishing Tyreek the nothing but the best, of speedy recovery. I've seen dudes go down with injuries like that, and they are never the same. The speed never comes back. It just sucks. But the man goes home with what? I think he still goes with 56 million guaranteed, if I'm not mistaken. Some nonsense like that. So that's a nice little bag. That's a nice little bag for him. As far as the game itself, man, I mean, again, it's versus the Jets, man. I don't celebrate those types of wins. A win is a win, like you said, but it's nothing to be celebrating or anything or talking about. It was a game that I really could care less to to watch. You know what I mean? It's same thing with next week. We going against the Panthers. Again, but we'll talk about that later on. But overall, I'm just disappointed. As far as Tyreek getting injured like that, man, nobody wants to see anybody get injured. Period. You know what I mean? But I have a lot of faith in Jalen Waddle, man. I feel like Jalen Waddle is going to step up. I feel like Malik Washington is going to step up. I feel like Julian Hill is going to step up. I feel like Darren Waller, even though he's a tight end, is going to.
Shout out to the sighting, Darren Waller sighting. Crazy.
Hey man, you know what I mean. So I guess it's something to look forward to because I honestly believe that Waller and Washington and a few others, Ollie Gordon, all them boys, man, I think they're going to get a lot more targets. But I'm done.
Okay.
This man, Patriot Disciple, where he went at?
Yeah, where he went at?
I give a fuck about these Dolphins, bro. Like you think I'm about to say something nice? You thought I was about to say something nice? My mama told me if I don't have nothing nice to say, no, say something at all. And this man's told me I can't show Tyreek being a figure 7. He making me have no fun. You feel me? Fuck the Dolphins.
We can have Dev post
Fuck the
it
Dolphins.
onto the thing if that's
Already
it. But I
posted it.
don't think
Yeah,
we should.
I already posted it.
Yeah.
I was on the
Fuck
community.
I was
the
like stitch it
Dolphins.
to the video, but nah, that's gonna get in trouble, bro. Nah, we don't need to be
What you mean?
promoting that.
Fuck them
We
Dolphins.
do not need to promote that, bro. Okay, so you've already given your thoughts on
Fuck the
that.
Dolphins.
Yo, Clutch, Dolphins and Jets. Would you yay, nay?
It was it was
1-3,
okay.
0-4. Yeah.
I appreciate the Dolphins like I guess rallying after Tyreek went down. The injury was gruesome, but they managed to pull it together. I know Jalen Waddle, he caught a touchdown afterwards, really kind of supporting the homie and lifting the Dolphins up. I ain't gonna lie, man, seeing Tyreek kind of clapping and cheering on the gurney as he was getting carted off, that ain't set right with me because low key, I'm like, bruh, everybody knows you're happy because you don't want to play for the Dolphins for the rest of this year. And you're getting guaranteed money.
What?
And you can't sit out because if you sit out and you don't play, it makes you look like a quitter on the team. But if you get injured, not only do you not have to play with this trash team for the rest of the season, because apparently Tua can't put enough air under the ball to get it to you where you need to be. But, you still get your money too. So, but, again, it is what it is.
Fair enough. As we move on. Okay. So
1-3.
The man. Listen. So the man was first of all, the man was clapping. They gave the man a cortisone shot on the side of the damn on the damn sidelines. If you watch the play when they zoomed in on his face, the man was screaming in pain. The man just snapped his damn knee. They crowded around him. They gave him a shot. That boy was high as hell. Even when he was in the back of the ambulance, he was laughing and smiling and stuff like that and joking. And the man was high as hell, bro. The man they gave him a cortisone shot, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
The
We not.
reason why he was saying yes
Mhm.
is because he thought he broke his knee and they told him that he got his knee dislocated. So for him, that's much better than having a
Broken
knee
than a
altogether.
broken or fracture. Because remember, when it first happened, I jumped in the chat and I said, "Oh, he broke his leg." After the official report came back, I sent the report to y'all saying, "Oh, it's just a knee dislocation," which means, first of all, quicker recovery. He might be able to come. I doubt he will, but he might be able to come back. February, March, towards the end of the season after the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? He'll be back up and running again. But with the physical therapy and all those other things, man, we'll see what happens. Compared to a fracture, huh? What is
It's
that?
going to take and a half to learn how to walk.
I just said not including physical therapy. what you want me to do? Compared to a leg fracture, you know what I'm saying? Which is what people thought it was. Would have been longer time, man.
Yeah.
Gavin, why are you showing this, man? What's I don't understand what's happening.
That's all I had to say. That's all I have to say.
Well, there you go. That's
Okay,
all
right.
I'm
Go ahead, Neil.
all right, yeah.
The game, man.
I already said it. I guess I'll bring up my next game. We'll go ahead. The Falcons, Washington. Oh,
For that I'm gonna let Neil keep going after this, but as far as the game, me and Neil had the Dolphins, and Dev and Gavin actually had the Jets. So Dev, you should have rolled with your team this week, man. Neil, take it away.
say no more.
That's crazy. That's
Luck of
crazy
the
because
draw.
somebody should have rolled with the Bears, but they ain't do it. But we gonna keep them moving.
Because them boys was getting blown out by 50 if it wasn't for the fact
I
that you.
rolled with my team, unlike somebody who should have rolled with their team. Dev, I picked the Dolphins because you didn't pick.
Yeah, the whole point is that you feel me.
And speaking of Commanders and Falcons, I picked the Falcons for Neil. So what do we say?
True. That's true. He did. I don't think I did. I think I went with the Commanders.
Yeah, you went with the Commanders. I think I was the only one that chose Falcons.
Yeah. Yes. So thank God for saving me from myself. I know better not to doubt the team.
So by the way,
going.
just a quick look. Do you see this AFC? Do you see how the AFC looks?
We will
Right.
discuss
What about
that.
it?
Right.
What's
Let's just
happening?
take a quick glance of
Gavin
the
wants to
NFC.
show us this. Hold on, bro.
Look at the
Well, you're not
NFC.
Gavin,
That will even
you
include the
realize
Falcons.
you realize your week is next week, right? You know that what is happening, bro.
Straight.
Set himself up.
We have the
Let-
Bills,
let- let-
and
let the- let-
we
let the-
gonna
let-
hope
let-
that we can take a game off the Bills. You feel me? We just gotta
Well,
make sure that we just take a game off the Bills. That's it. We ain't trying to look to get a 2-2. It's early in the season. You feel me? Late season. Yeah, the Bills is trying to get they seeding and all that type of stuff. We could catch them slipping in the first 5 weeks. Them boys
yeah,
is riding high on a
go
you
ahead, go
feel
ahead,
me?
Neil. Go ahead, Neil. Go ahead.
Anyways, Washington at Atlanta. We got Atlanta winning 34-27. Shout out to the Birds. One of the other birds in the NFL. They did their thing. Michael Penix coming back with a bounce back game. 313 yards, 20 for 26 on completion rate. You know what I'm saying. 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Bijan Robinson, 75 yards, 17 carries, 1 touchdown. Drake London, 110 receiving yards, 8 receptions and 1 touchdown. And then we've got Kyle Pitts with a couple handful of tags. Offense coming alive after displaying a very, very weak effort against the lowly Carolina Panthers. I'm very happy that Michael Penix knows how to play football. Very worried that he didn't know how to play football. It was very looking scary because then we would have to go back to Kirk Cousins and start the whole rebuilding process again. Nah, none of that. So I'm very thankful. Defense spotty but works, bending but not breaking, so it works until it doesn't. So I guess I'm still riding with them. Just a great overall comeback game for them. Making sure everybody, hey, we're not dead. We can still kind of compete and do our thing. The Commanders, they played decent. You can only do so far going with Marcus Mariota as your QB. Trust me, I know he was my QB at once. So trust me, I know. Deebo Samuel, 72 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. 1 touchdown, 6 receptions, solid game. But you gotta notice we've stopped the run. I don't think they had much on the run, if I'm correct.
Yeah, Chris Rodriguez, 59 yards.
Yeah, 59 yards. Nothing
Seven
crazy.
carries.
Yep. All that.
8.4 averaging is not too bad.
It's not too bad.
8.4 yards averaging per carry for 7 carries. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all.
Really not bad.
If it just wasn't enough to help them win the game. That's where they really need to rely on in terms of that. Falcons with a total of 435 yards compared to the Washington's 294. So we definitely wanted to make sure we held on the ball and just be ready to play the next game. Shout out to the Birds. Great effort on coming back. Love you guys for not making me eat my tooths or something. Thank you. And hopefully next game is more of the same. Yeah. Love those guys. Damn, I was supposed to wear a do-rag. Completely forgot about it. But yeah, shout out to those guys. Any other thoughts from that game, guys?
Y'all still trash. Y'all lost to the Panthers.
It was a
Bounce
good
back
game.
game.
I thought it was a good game, man. Shout out to the Commanders. I chose the Falcons because, bro, again, I just read stats, man. Y'all be getting mad at me. All I do is read stats, bro.
He's reading the facts.
y'all
He reading the facts,
me.
Gavin. That's all he's doing.
That's all I do.
Don't get mad at him.
That's all I do.
man.
But yeah, but it was a good game overall, man.
Yeah, ended up being a 10.
Drake. Drake London, another week, 8 catches, 110 yards, doing this thing. Hopefully that boy continues to improve and show why he is the I'm surprised I'm saying #1 receiver because it's supposed to be Kyle Pitts, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Don't worry, Drake London was our top receiver. Kyle Pitts is still getting his catches in. I'm not really worried. It's like more so like if the offense can be consistent. If not, we're gonna get games like how we had against the Panthers if they're not consistent. So let's not even do that up. All right, since Gavin's got his answer set and ready, I'll just go ahead and jump on to the next game. If you want to go ahead and talk about it, we've got the Patriots and Carolina, and then we'll go on to injuries, and then we'll go on to talk about stories and games. Go ahead, Carolina versus the what do you call them? The Patriots? How was that game? What do you think
What
of
you
it?
call them, the Patriots?
The
It's a
Patriots.
we actually won our game against the Panthers. Y'all delivered. I
I
mean,
just said the
you
Patriots,
talk
bro. Go ahead.
about a bounce back game. Okay, a
Yeah.
bounce back game against the worst team in the league, I guess. But having a bounce back game, a real bounce back game, is having a bounce back game where you had 5 turnovers and you still was supposed to win a game against the trash ass Steelers, who is not really a 3-1 team. But their record says quote unquote. They say they are. Whatever. Another
3-1.
another once again efficient day for Drake May. He's becoming one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league, 14-7, 200 and some yards,
Hmm.
still being lit. This game was the first game that we have also had Stephon Diggs record over 100 yards. So it's good to see the injury is not impacting him, and it looks like instead of this being some kind of weird year for him, he is earning his money, and I wouldn't be surprised if he ends the year with like another 800 to 1,000 yard season.
Damn.
Because he is just that good right now, and I think that's where he is. I like the fact that we rotated our running back room a lot during the game, so we didn't have to put so much pressure on Ramondre Stevenson of having the ball. If I look at it correctly, for us, yeah, 9 carries for Ramondre, 7 carries for Travion Henderson, 6 carries for Antonio Gibson.
Oh
So we're
yeah.
utilizing like all of our running backs, and we're making sure that everybody gets something they eating. Travion gets a TD because we're not looking to put, Ramondre on the TD line as
Facts.
much. But
No more
we may
fumbling.
be able. Yeah, we don't really have fumbling
No
issues
more
like that.
fumbling. Well,
Um,
we'll see. That
Hunter
was
Henry is
20
still
minutes.
being our reliable tight end. He's their safety blanket. Only thing I'm kind of disappointed. Well, actually, yeah, only thing I'm disappointed is the fact that I don't see Efton Chisholm as much anymore. He was lit and he earned his roster spot. I do hope that they utilize him as a receiver. But for right now, having like Kayshon Boutte, Hunter Henry, Stephon, Matt Collins, like it's our receiver room is okay and it's all right. Our O line is doing everything. And next week we need to see if we can clean up our penalties because, like I said, we're not really having full clean football. We're still kind of beating ourselves when it comes to those things. So we need to clean that up. Mike Vrabel, get that shit under control. Last week was good, but we needed to be better. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mhm.
The we scored 42. Y'all couldn't score any. Michael Penix is a fraud.
Man, it just must be beautiful up there in New England, huh?
This man is
It
on a
Sunshine and
must,
deviant.
rainbows right now.
it just must be beautiful up there in New
No
England.
sunshine and rainbows
Be
right
able to
now. You feel
walk
me?
around and just talk like that and just, bro,
Sunshine and
that's that,
rainbows.
that's that spiritual hate over there in New England, bro. I just don't. I don't know, man. It's that cold weather up there. It don't suit you well, Gavin. I'm just saying, man. It don't suit you well as you sit next to your Patriots cup and you glorify it right there, bro.
Nah, it's just like that.
Just think of how cold it is up there, how lonely it truly is up there.
Yeah. When the Dolphins gotta go up there when it's cold and there's no Tyreek,
They
we're gonna
mostly
see how
win,
good
if I'm
they.
correct.
Nah, not in the cold actually.
Okay, making sure. I'm just need to make sure if I'm not.
Yeah, they have a trash record in the cold. Tua can't
Mm.
play in the cold.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm pretty sure they'll get their chance again soon with those games coming up soon. Anyone else would like to mention anything about the Patriots and the Carolina Panthers? Dev?
Oh no, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh,
Yeah, bro, it's the Panthers, bro.
yeah. You see, like I said,
Same
Nah,
thing.
it's
Same thing. What I
straight,
said
bruh.
there
versus
you
the
go.
Jets.
It's the Panthers. Boom.
Nah, it's straight,
it's the
bruh.
Jets.
Boom.
Like,
Yeah,
No,
there you go. It's a boom.
It's okay, because remember how he said it's just the Jets, but he had like a 20-minute rant about how his team and just it's just payback of how I just say what you think, bro. Like
He
my
just
mama told me
he's
not to
talking
say
about
nothing
his
at a
nice.
20-minute
You feel me?
rant. What?
You feel
What
me?
do you
Like
mean?
he
A
I
was
20
know,
minute
bro.
rant?
basically, you feel me?
I made sure they ain't no 20-minute
Yeah,
rant.
I'm just saying, you know, he
What
had a
is he
lot to
talking
say
about?
about his it's just the Jets, but he had a lot to say about it, you feel me?
Yeah,
So I'm just saying
man.
it's okay. It's
I
just
had
It's
a
just
lot
the
to
payback
say.
Jets.
for, you
What?
know.
Hey,
I had a lot
when
to
they
say.
clip,
I had a lot to say about Tyreek, but no, okay, all right, go
You
for it.
feel
yeah,
me?
he
It's all right,
did.
you know. It's all
He
right, you
decided
know.
to go.
Use out
When
here
we clip
listing
this up
players
later,
by
you'll
name,
see.
right? You feel me? Use out here is like I love this person. They will step. I love this. I love Deron.
That's not what I said.
Whatever the heck.
What I said
Darren
was
Waller, all that
I
stuff. You was out here saying
see
you love all them
did,
people, bruh.
see Neil, you see your man putting words in my mouth. I never said
Nah,
that's
bro,
not
you
what
was
I
listing
said.
all them players' name and was just like, oh, he was coming. This man was like, oh, shout out Darren Waller, shout out Jalen Waddle, shout
I
out
said
everybody.
I said verbatim,
Everyone.
we lost our wide receiver, our WR1. I hope that Jalen Waddle can step up. If not Jalen Waddle, then Darren Waller, Julian Hall, and all those other guys. Yes,
They
because
step up.
we lost our number one receiver. Obviously, we're gonna have to step up. What is he talking about? Who else we gonna throw it to? We gonna throw it back to Tyreek? Like what you want me to what you want the man to do?
Yeah, get on the wheelchair and catch the ball, huh? Yeah, all right.
He can.
No, anyways, let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and move on from the section as we've talked about our teams and let them go on by. Injury report real quick as we go down the list. We've got Devin
Oh,
Witherspoon.
that's all the games we covered. We got a couple more. No?
Oh no, you're right actually.
Yeah,
Is
I
there
Colts
say
Rams.
we didn't cover.
no, we
We
got
didn't
games
cover.
to cover. I almost just jumped over them. My bad.
Yeah, I about to say at least let's cover because I
Nah,
had
we go.
game of the week for Eagles and Bucks.
Yes, we do need to cover up those. As much as I was trying to, I guess I was trying to avoid the Eagles talk so much. I almost forgot.
Because y'all know it's the best team.
My bad. My bad as a moderator. That shit. I was like, oh my goodness. All right.
No, I mean we could do one more, maybe two more. Cause
No, I'm a
we
list.
over an hour or so.
Nah, the games we need to talk about, we'll talk about, and then I'll list off all the other teams that won, and then move on, and move on from there. But yeah, what is it? Shit, we've got. If you wanted to go into a game, since we don't go into the Eagles just yet, I know Gavin's very excited to talk about that. Damn, what game to bring up? What game to bring up? Oh my goodness. Wait, what?
What you say?
What did he say?
The Colts and Rams.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Specifically, for the Colts and Rams, me, Gavin, and Dev all picked the Rams, and Neil actually picked the Colts.
God damn it. Don't worry.
Contenders,
That man fumbled at the
whatever.
goal line.
Pretenders,
Pretenders. There we go. There we go. Pretenders. That's where he came back. Hey, the man fumbled at the goal line. I don't know what to do, but now I know if we're going to talk about the Colts and Rams, I can never go against Puka Nuka again. I can never do
Bro,
this.
the Rams is a
Puka
fire.
Nacua. It's not going against Sean McVay and this man Matt
you go.
Stafford. I told you
Sean
that Sean McVay
McVay.
is one of the best coaches currently in the
I
NFL,
would say
if not
honestly
the
the top
best
5 out of
coach.
32 coaches, top 5 easily. The Rams is
Top
an
5?
extremely top
Nah.
five. Yeah, top 5
They're
coach.
well coached.
Nah, he top 3.
No.
That's a disrespect for
That's
putting him
fine.
in top 5. He top
Right,
3.
how is top 5
There-
disrespectful? What?
because I
Top 3.
can't
I'm not
think
arguing with top 3. I'll take that.
I can't think of 4 other people better than Sean McVay as a coach. And as it's coming from me who love the coaches and being like, yo,
I got you. Right. So obviously, Nick Sirianni,
yes,
put him up there.
Andy Reid.
Andy,
yes.
that's hard.
I'll give Andy Reid.
Because I know Dev
Andy,
can.
who did you have outside of that?
Who else did you have outside of that?
All right.
Sean.
Okay.
No. The
Because Sean McVay.
No. The Bills coach. The Bills
The-
coach.
The Bills coach? Nah, he not better than Sean McVay.
Game for the past 4 years.
Crazy, man.
And they have lost to one nigga for 4 years. I don't believe in him. To be honest with you, he's also suffering from he's suffering from because I can't consider him a good coach if you haven't gotten it done for like when you live in the AFC where
Son,
for me when I look at it, Tom Brady's been in the AFC East for the past 20 years, and every time he got his opportunity, he got 6 rings. You feel me?
And
He went out
lost twice to Eli Manning, but okay, all right.
okay, and
Always
that was the
finding ways
Eli
to
Manning.
shoehorn this man,
That's true.
Tom
And
Brady
he
in.
did lose to Eli Manning, almost completing the 16-0. You're absolutely right. And I'm not gonna lie to you, why haven't the Bills gotten it done? You can't. So once again, the Bills coach is not better than Sean McVay because Sean McVay has won. Nobody can tell me for once again, Sean McVay goes to the Super Bowl, loses the Super Bowl, looks at his quarterback, says, I can't use you as my quarterback even though I drafted you. I want Matthew Stafford. Yes, he's been in Detroit for the past 10 years, but I want a QB who is able to make the throws when I tell him to make a certain throw on time when I say it. Guess what? Go next year. Literally the same after doing that, goes to the Super Bowl, put all the money where his mouth is, and won the Super Bowl by doing the exact same thing. Literally by saying, yo, I will swap whoever I need to swap out and I'll do whatever I need to do and I'm going to go get me my chip. And guess what? Even now, everyone has already said that, they were in a win now situation and they were never supposed to be in a position after they won the Super Bowl. And every single year after that, they're the dark horses in the NFC where they're going to the playoffs. And if by God you do not beat the Rams, they're going to the Super Bowl. Every single time. Every single time.
Kyle Shanahan.
I don't believe in the 49ers because everybody could say, oh, he's under the same thing of the Bill Belichick tree.
You asked me to list the headquarters, the head coaches.
Yeah, and those are that's number 4, number 5. Sean McVay is still 3. There's top 3.
I didn't give a list of any. This is just top 5 in any order.
Hey, I said top 3. Do not make him top 5 because that means you are telling me that there is 4 other people who are potentially better. Absolutely not.
Forget the Harbaugh brothers exist? Are we gonna forget that some of these coaches exist?
This is what I'm talking.
He's not better than Sean McVay. I'm not gonna sit here and y'all gonna tell me, bro. Like, first of all, the Ravens.
Yeah.
Don't even get me fucking started. The Chargers he just got there. So for one, I love me and Harbaugh, brother. He just got there. He literally just got there. This is he literally just
What's going on with your homeboy, man?
He literally just got there.
I'm trying to figure it out right now. What do you
John Harbaugh, for one, is not better than Sean McVay as a coach. And y'all can't tell, like, for one, everybody that you can list, there's a Nick Sirianni, there's Sean McVay, and then guess what? I mean, there's Nick Sirianni, Andy Reid, Sean McVay. All right, cool. Those 3 people, those 3 have they in the past 5 years have gotten a Super Bowl.
You can't have a championship window and make consistent deep playoff runs without
and
good
still
coach.
fail. And still
Coaches
and
get
somehow
year.
somehow every year we're looking at the Ravens saying he's still going to. We know their defense is lit. We know they're well coached. I'm not saying that the teams aren't well coached. They're not better than Sean McVay. This year was all that hype about, oh my gosh, the Ravens are going to the Super Bowl. Lamar is going to be lit. The team is so lit. All of this. They were saying at the beginning that, bruh, Matthew Stafford back broke. At the beginning of the season, they wrote the Rams off and said, hey, bro, we don't even know if the Rams was going to be even in a quote unquote contending position. We know they contenders. Because guess what? Because at the beginning of the fucking year, we was talking about Matthew Stafford back being broke. Because every time we talk about why is he not in practice, why is he not doing at the beginning of the game, why is this, bro? He has an injury, all this. Everybody was speculating the same shit, and then guess what? He started.
Was they needed Stafford to play because the Rams have so many weapons and their window is closing.
The whole point was after that Super Bowl that they won, everyone said, according to how the money and how everything, shout out to the accountants in the NFL. They have ruined the game, by the way. I can actually draw something. The NFL accountants actually kind of ruined the game. Because there's a whole like thing when it comes to void years. Shout out to the Saints for doing it first because they pioneered that, and now everybody is now doing it in a 2025 modern sense. But it's the reason why you're able to sign Patrick Mahomes for somehow close to $400 million, but you are not in cap hell for decades. That's just how. But in all of what I'm just trying to say, all I'm trying to say,
we were just starting off with the Colts versus the Rams, but all right, we went down this rabbit hole. Go ahead.
And all I'm trying to say is the window for the Rams was supposed to be closed after, because guess what? The year that they won the Super Bowl, that was the year that everyone said, yo, they went all in. They traded all of their picks. Aaron Donald was going to be retiring. Got his second ring. We remember that. He retired, and everybody said, bruh, okay, they're going to go through their little Super Bowl high. They might make it to the playoffs, but guess what? Their window is officially closed. I, a Sean McVay believer and a Matthew Stafford believer ever since Sean McVay told me to shut my mouth and he got his quarterback, he has been in the playoffs with the same weapons except for who is it? Was it CMC? Was that went over there? Or was it McCaffrey or somebody that went over there? That they had with Puka, that was injured.
Who you talking about?
Who was white boy that they had next to Puka? Who was what's his face?
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp. There you go. I forgot his name.
I'm trying to figure out who we talking about.
There you go. I don't know.
He need to get his man's because he going berserk on these tangents.
You feel me?
And he don't even know the player.
Yes, slow down.
Hey, bro, you feel
Gavin,
me? Forget
it.
Bro, this man Cooper Kupp is not even here no more. All right, it's all Puka Nacua right now. We don't care about Cooper Kupp.
We're going on 9 minutes. We still haven't even talked about the Rams versus the Colts.
Yeah, bro, the Rams are good. We get it. I get it.
I'm just trying to say.
My point was listing top.
To be boom, boom, boom.
My point was listing top 5 in no order. That was mine.
I could tell you the order because there is an order.
It's not.
We don't need the order now because we've already spent 9 minutes. On
top 3 is already Super Bowl champions, bro. Like
that's a topic for another day or another part of the section. We just need to talk about the Colts and the Rams. And yes, the Rams won, the Colts lost.
Nick Sirianni, halfway through the season last year, they was talking about firing Nick Sirianni, and this man won a Super Bowl, bro. Like it's coaching, bro. Coaching. Like, come on, bro. Andy Reid done won what, like 3 of the last 6 Super Bowls. Like, come on, bro.
Okay,
Come
and
on,
that's
bro.
what
Whoa. We get it.
1 and 2, right? right? I ain't complain about them too. And then we got Sean McVay.
No.
That's it.
All right.
Everybody
Man,
else is after that.
man, y'all need to stop the Bills, man. Like the Bills are not one of the best teams
I,
in the league, bro.
Sean
trying to get to
McDermott
the
is
next.
the top 5
Hold on.
coach.
We're trying to
He
get to the
good.
next.
He good. He just
I don't
not
even
better
need
than
to
Sean
talk about
McVay.
the Chargers and the Rams because you've already said enough about it. You
Go
definitely,
to the next game, bro.
yeah. What was the next game that we have put we made
Oh,
a pick on? Trav?
we can go to the predictions because I think we covered everyone. We covered all
Did
of
we?
our games, I should say.
Yeah,
Yeah, we covered all of our games. We
Yeah, we
covered
covered
the
that.
game
There
that
was
we wanted to watch.
also picked on the Vikings and Steelers, KC
Okay,
and the
cool.
Ravens, and the Bucks and Eagles.
Can you please let us know the rest of those games that everyone picked, and we'll go on from there.
Absolutely. So for Vikings and Steelers, me and Neil picked the Steelers. Gavin and Jeff picked the Vikings. I think the Vikings won, right?
no, the Steelers
No,
won.
No,
Steelers won.
Steelers won. The Steelers
Oh,
won.
okay, so
Cha-ching.
Come on, Bookie. Come on, Bookie. Come on, bro.
no, I'm just
Yeah,
I'm playing with
okay.
you. Eagles and Bucks. Me and Gavin had the
Crazy.
Eagles. Neil and Dev had the Bucks. The Eagles won, of course. Casey and the Ravens.
Yeah,
I picked the Ravens. Neil picked Kansas City. Gavin picked the Ravens, and Dev picked Kansas City.
let's go. Let's go. Kansas City comeback starting. You guys had your chance. All
Yeah,
right. Was
Kansas
that
City
all the games?
definitely about to make a huge comeback.
Yeah, bro. Rashid Rice is almost back, so it's like, oh man, let's keep an eye out
Speaking
for
of
Kansas City.
can I ask a quick question before we move on? I
Go
don't want to
ahead.
suspend because I know we got to keep the podcast going. But a question that I did have is which 1-3 team or 2-2 team do you guys believe still have a chance right now? We got
So
Minnesota at 2-2, Cleveland at 1-3, Baltimore at 1-3, Houston at 1-3, the Giants at 1-3, Denver at 2-2, the Cowboys at 1-2, Las Vegas at 1-3.
I got
Miami's at
Denver.
one.
I got Denver Broncos and Minnesota Vikings coming
mm,
back. Bro, this is only week. We're only in
yeah,
week
week 4. If
like
there's
like
any,
you like we gotta have this conversation like week 8,
every
week 10. Like you know what I'm saying? That'll basically dictate what's going to happen or where certain teams are going to go, bro. Week 4,
yeah,
week 5, bro. Come on, bro. I've
that's
seen
why I had
teams
contenders and pretenders.
It's okay to
facts.
look at a quarter into the season and see where everybody's at. A quarter into
Mhm.
the season,
So
man.
that's I because I recall the Bills going 5-0 and then they turned around and lost 7 straight. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I remember
things
seeing that.
happen, bro. Things happen. You know, so it is what it is. You went from the Bills going to the Super Bowl, then they lost 7 straight. 7 straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. Like, by the time week 10 gets here, I'll have a better idea of who's going to be doing what. You know what I'm saying? So hell, I remember when back when the Rams before they
7
was in
straight.
huh?
Damn, 7 straight.
Yeah, bro. That was like I think if I'm not mistaken, that was Josh Allen's first year or second year in the NFL. But
Oh,
he was leaving a charge that year. That was like his
oh,
first season.
you mean when
Um
Brian Dable was the offensive coordinator and
Coordinator.
then
He was not a
turned
head coach back then. Yeah.
and then he
Yeah.
turned Josh Allen into a beast?
Okay, all right, never mind. Never mind. All right. I was trying to make a point, but all
I'll
right.
try to do.
I'm just saying, it was all coaching. I was just saying, Sean McDermott didn't turn him into a
I
beast.
mean,
Brian Dable turned him to a beast.
all right, okay.
All
Okay.
right.
all right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
what
I said
Saying,
Sean McDermott has been the coach for like the last 3 or 4 years, but okay.
and Andy Reid
All
has
right.
been whooping his ass.
so what we doing? We heading into the predictions or y'all want me to go over the milestones? What y'all want me to do?
Mm. Uh, go start with the
Let's run
milestone.
through the real quick.
Huh?
Hmm?
Or go ahead, Neil. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Neil, go ahead and pick.
Nah, you're good. Go ahead and start with the milestones, and I'll go right into predictions. Milestones shouldn't take too long.
All right, cool. So let me get into the notes, man. Let me get. Oh, I actually have. Let me see here. I have the milestones here. So I have the milestones. I have the statistical highlights, and also I have injuries. Which one we do? You want to cover them? Which one we do?
Yeah, go ahead and start with the milestones, and then we'll go to injuries.
All right, say
All
no more,
this
man.
leading to the will lead into the predictions to end.
So shout out to Patrick Mahomes, man. He recorded his 18th career game with 4+ passing touchdowns. I mean, bro, the man is a beast, man. I think it was Neil that said it's comeback time. Comeback time. So
Just
he
come
breaks
back.
the tie for the most in his first 10 seasons. I said McCombs. Mahomes also becomes the youngest player to reach 250 passing touchdowns at 30. But what? 30, how old is he? 30 years old?
30 years old,
How
about that.
old is
Yeah.
Mahomes? 30, 31? Yeah. So
I
he
believe
becomes
so.
the
Yeah.
youngest.
No, he's 30 years old. 30 years old.
Yeah, he's 30. Yeah. So he's literally now the youngest player to reach 250 passing yards at 30 years old.
That's
Crazy, man.
crazy. He's the
Also
same
he's
age as me.
what
Shout out
man,
to
bro. That man's a beast, man. Also the
Beast,
fastest
bro.
to reach that mark, which is in 116 games, surpassing Aaron Rodgers. Again, shout out to Patrick Mahomes, man. Puka Nacua, tied for record for most receptions in his first 4 games of a season, which is 42. He matched Cooper Kupp. I know we spoke on him actually earlier today. So he matched up with Cooper Kupp and Michael Thomas, both at 42 most receptions within the first 4 games of the season.
Mhm.
Chase, how you say his last name? McLaughlin. Set record for the longest field goal in an outdoor stadium, which is 65 yards. Shout out to him. Sean McDermott.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. In the outdoor. So it was wind. It was wind out there also too as well. So the kick 65 yards, man, in the wind. That's crazy. Sean
Definitely crazy.
McDermott, head coach of the Bills, reached 90 wins out of 135 games, joining an elite group. So shout out to him also too as well, man. So that was my milestones and statistical highlights. I know we've been covering, huh?
Could you say that one more time? I didn't hear that last time. Could you say that one more time about Sean McDermott, please?
Yeah, he reached 90 wins in 135 games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Sounds like
90 out of 135 games,
Sounds
bro.
like a
So
top 5 head coach, but not better than Sean McVay.
okay, all right. So you want me to go into injuries, bro? What you want me to do?
Mm.
And say he can bring it up all he want to. He top 5, but he not better than Sean McVay. That's all I'm trying to say.
Bro,
He can bring
I
it up
didn't
all
add anybody. I didn't have a list.
No, I'm not
This
saying
is
you.
out of
I'm
order.
not saying you. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. Not saying you. I'm just saying he bring up certain people's name. I'm not complaining about certain people. He top 5. It's just like Jalen Hurts. He top 5, but every time I say he top 3 now, right? Because he a winner.
All right, Neil, you want me to go get into these injuries, bro? Because this man gonna keep going into the
You
Eagles.
go ahead and yeah. We've got no time for all this, bro. Like
This man-
we try to reduce time. You trying to increase it for some reason, bro. Well, make it make sense for us, bro. We don't. We got to get sections in for that type of stuff. We haven't
All
even
right, so
created sections for that. Go ahead.
key injury updates, man. Lamar Jackson, man. I hate that it came to this. I had this man running in as the MVP before we even started for the week 1. This man suffered a hamstring injury in week 4 and is expected to miss at least 2 games, possibly more. Possibly more. So it's downhill for the Ravens. Speaking of downhill, we already covered this. Tyreek Hill, ruled out for the rest of the season after dislocating his knee and tearing multiple ligaments during the Monday Night Football game. Again, wishing him nothing but the best, man, and a very speedy recovery. Brock Purdy, we talked about him also too as well. Is currently dealing with a toe injury and is set to miss time. Mac Jones will start in his place. Brock Purdy is set to miss approximately 2 games, if not more. Bro, these toe injuries, it's stacking up on people,
because they're not
Yeah.
putting them on grass.
Grass.
This turf shit is garbage, bro.
Yo, Goodell, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You hearing
Got
it
a
from
call
us.
in
Put
NFL
this guy
Goodell.
on grass.
NFL commissioners.
Put these
Shit's just mid.
motherfuckers on grass. There's
Like y'all,
toe
you
injuries.
want so much
Talk to
billions
them,
of
Gavin.
dollars, bro. Like
Talk
you
to
have
them.
so much billions of dollars, bro. It don't take you that much to go get you some grass planted in
Grass
a
costs
stadium,
more.
bro.
That's why. Grass costs
I
Bro,
more.
get it.
bro,
Yeah, but
it don't cost that much to go get you a plotter thing, and you feel
side,
me,
bro.
bro? Look, I'm pretty sure
You
everybody everybody has their own, like, because it's not Roger Goodell and the commissioner who is paying for all of this. All the different teams
It's the
have
owners that
their
pays
own,
for
yeah,
it. It
they
pays
got
for the
y'all budgets
turf.
and all
Yes.
that stuff, bro. Put the grass in there, bruh.
But
Go
you
put the
realize
damn grass in there.
for an example, the Dolphins been growing their own grass up until recently. Everybody started switching to the turf for whatever reason. I don't know why. But the Dolphins grew their own grass in if I'm not mistaken, it was growing their grass in Orlando and was driving it from Orlando all the way to Miami. Do you know
To
how
go put
expensive
the thing there, bruh.
First of all, do you know how expensive it is to grow the grass? Number one. Number two, you have to deliver it 3 hours, 4 hours to Miami. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come
Okay,
on, bro. And you know how much grass
Someone's
you're gonna need
job.
to fill up the stadium. So it's
okay.
expensive. You can't just
So you're
grow it
cutting cents, basically cents on a dollar for growing extra
Nah,
grass.
it's not
For
cents on a dollar because that grass has to be constantly recycled. Number one, you don't keep that. It's not like you lay the grass and keep it for the whole season. No, bro. They swap them out.
yeah,
When the grass gets damaged, when people fall too hard and all the other stuff, they have to come out and patch that up, bro. You have to pay for
yeah,
that.
they
So
go
I
to,
I
but they
get it.
don't take out the
I don't agree with the
whole
turf.
entire field
Yeah.
though, and be like, oh, okay, we're gonna take out this whole entire field. Like if they need to redo it, they'll go redo it. But bruh, like there's plenty of times where you see, yo, they just have to redo a little thing here or redo a little thing here, and then boom. But bruh, y'all making billions and billions upon
Bro,
dollars, bro.
I agree with you.
I get it. I
Billions,
get it. You
I'm
can
billions on
say
agreeing
it
with you.
dollars,
costs more, but bruh,
billions of dollars,
you
bro.
know there's no way
Billions of
it's
dollars.
eating
We
it
could get
into
a
their
whole
pockets,
new
bruh.
grass.
Come on, bruh. It's not eating into their pockets, bruh. Like, come on. There's teams out here that still got the natural grass and all that stuff, bruh. It's
That's
not
true.
hurting nobody, bruh. It's not hurting nobody pockets, bruh.
All right,
The
let me.
Dolphins have set a good example because if you guys remember, before they got Sun Life Stadium, they used to share a stadium with the Marlins, man. And remember, there would be games where they would play on the field with
Dirt.
the baseball line still on there. So
Yes.
the Dolphins know how to take care of the grass and take care of the field, man. It shouldn't be a surprise that, like, when you look at the majority of the injuries that the Dolphins players have been having recently, yes, you have a couple of ACLs and things like that here and there, but it's mostly never foot related stuff. We don't really see that happening too often.
Mostly a lot of
Again,
people
it
getting
always
toe
happens.
injuries.
Yeah, because these receivers and cornerbacks are doing a lot of turning and torquing. The running backs are doing a lot of turning and torquing. So, these things do happen from time to time. Plus, people falling on top of people with all their weight, it don't help the
It's
situation
not
neither,
even
man.
from
So,
time to time. Ever since they put on turf, there's been more injuries and more related injuries when it comes to like leg injuries and stuff. Like, bruh, the Bengals are the biggest, like, literally the biggest pieces of shit. Dog, put some fucking grass on your. Why aren't you protecting Joe? Like, forget the fact that we don't have five big ass fat motherfuckers there who could just block. You don't have to be athletic. Just sit there and block. You're gonna have
Yeah,
some
true.
times where somebody gonna and do that. But if you just be a big old tub of lard and you just sit there and protect the QB, bro, I'm pretty sure if you have some natural grass, my dog, it's not even this. It's his toes now. First year, leg broke. Second year, made it to the we going to the Super Bowl. All right, cool. Third year, toe. Fourth year, toe. Fifth year, foot toe. Like, come on, bro. Like, put on some grass, bro. They have learned and grew up in dirt. We don't come from $1 million families that have backyard like turf and they thing got like no, most of these little jits is coming from backyard high schools and all that types of stuff, bro. Come on, bro. Like, put some grass in there.
All right, so
all right, man.
let me keep going. Let me keep going. All right, because I'm almost done. Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors, man, shout out to him. Similar injury to Tyreek Hill, tore his ACL, ending his season again. I think Malik Neighbors and also Tyreek Hill, they both got surgeries on the same day, which was yesterday, Tuesday. So shout out to them both again. Wishing them a speedy recovery, man. On the Eagles side, because your man Statistical loves
It's
the Eagles.
Lane Johnson.
Oh no, well him too, but I got somebody else though. So two offensive line starters were shaken up. So the right guard, Tyler Steen, left with a
Tyler
leg
will be all
issue.
right.
No, he's supposed to miss this week and possibly more. So we'll see what
he be all right. He'll be all right.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And then Lane Johnson exit with a shoulder
Yeah.
injury.
Lane ain't doing too good.
Yeah, so it's still not listed as far as when he will return, but 9 times out of 10 he is going to miss week 5. Coach will ruled out Alec Pierce. I think he's a receiver with the concussion. Again, like I've been saying about Tua, last I checked, you have to miss 3 to 4 games when you get hit with a concussion when you're in concussion protocol. So Alec Pierce, man, I would assume he's going to be out until probably week 8. We'll see what happens with him. The right guard also for the Colts also too as well. Another toe injury. Matt Gungal, whatever, however you say his last name. Out with a toe injury, expected to miss approximately 2 weeks, possibly more. And last but not least, again, Colts on the Colts side, Kenny Moore, he's out with an Achilles. Supposed to be missing 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So like these injuries are starting to add up, man. Commanders quarterback Jaden Daniels out again this week with a knee injury. Not listed as far as how long he's going to be out. Terry McLaurin, again, Commanders wide receivers out with a quad injury. And then it says some other concerns that may linger, so they haven't been able to announce what's going on with that. But for his quad injury, that boy is supposed to be missing 3 weeks. Mike Evans, man, shout out to Mike Evans, bro. Ruled out with a hamstring injury, approximately 2 weeks out. Jonnu Smith, I don't know why he's playing for the Steelers. He should have stayed with the Dolphins, but that's a topic for another day. Listed as questionable with a hip issue. Alex Highsmith, again, Steelers linebacker, is out with an ankle injury. So wishing all those guys nothing but a speedy recovery, man.
John, you should have stayed with the Patriots when we
Hey
had
man, yeah.
No,
Wishing
John
all
should have
you
stayed
guys-
with the Dolphins. No. He should have stayed with the Dolphins.
Because we traded him to y'all.
Stop.
I know.
Yeah.
So he should have stayed with us.
us.
So why you be like, oh, he should stay with the
I didn't say
original
that.
team.
Nah. Trades happen. They're a part of the game. I know there's some trades I never wanted to see, but these are just part of the game. Are the business that we play and that we do when we come into the NFL and we deal with the NFL business. Thank you for those injury reports and all the accolades reports and
Yes,
whatnot. We appreciate that. With that being said, as we go in to I would say this would probably be our final segment. We go into game of the week and bold predictions. Everyone pull up your schedules as we go into week 5. We're gonna do a little something different, if you don't mind. I'm just gonna go down the list, and then as I go down the list, you say buy. Just tell me buy or sell, and then whatever matchup that you see, you stop me and be like, "This is my game of the week." We'll mark it down. Travis will obviously tell us what we do. Let's just go right into it. We're coming in hot with week 5. A lot of wins, a lot of losses.
Before we do that, what's the record going into week 5?
True, if you want to ask the bookie, what's the record going into week 5?
Yeah, bookie, hurry up, because I know you already took my lead, bruh. Let me see how many games I need to take over you.
The record was during the whole pod. So I said it.
Okay, that was the whole thing. Go ahead.
Yeah,
no, he's asking for the number.
I said who picked what? I did it during the whole pod today.
You said who picked what? I understand. What is the
number.
total number after the collection of week 4 that we have gone through, of the games that we have done? Bookie, what is the number?
No, I got you, Gavin. So 1, 2, 3, and then we have 4, and we have 5.
Took me blood clot number 1 spot.
All right, so Gavin, I was 6-2 this week, and then Neil was 1, 2, 3, 4. Neil was 4-4 this week.
Oh.
4 and 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so there were 9 games this week. So I was 6-3. Neil was 4-5. Gavin was 1, 2. Well, no, 1, and then 2, 3. And then Gavin was 3-6, and then we have Dev with 1, and then no. 2, 3, 4. Dev was also 4 and 5. So I was 6 and 2. Keneal was 4 and 5. Gavin was 3 and 6. Dev was 4 and 5 for this week. So made it out the winner. I did pretty good with my picks. Shout out to
Well,
me.
yeah, you're 6 and
Cool,
3.
cool. All right, cool. I like this. May I throw a wager on the table real quick?
You counted everybody for the Packers and the Cowboys as a loss, right? Because draws, we all picked the team, so we all got to
I
take a L.
counted
Yeah, we all
for the
took it.
Packers is a loss because it was a
Okay.
tie. If y'all want me
Shit,
to
you should
count
give
it,
us a tie.
Man,
That'd be
it's-
funny.
it's,
No.
Nah,
It's okay. It's okay.
count it. I will count it for everyone.
nah, that's a
That's
loss for
just how-
Nah, I
everyone.
think we're in agreement on no tie. Just take it
A
as
tie
an
is a L. Tie is a L.
L. Yeah, tie is an L. Tie is an L.
I didn't include the I included the tie as a loss, so I didn't report that to the numbers.
All right,
So-
cool. May I just interject before we go on to getting the rest of these matchups and bowl predictions going? At the end of the year, I suggest the person with the most, right or wrong answers. I suggest we come together at the end of the season, and we treat that person to dinner. And I mean, like, obviously, we all go out, we celebrate what we just did with the podcast for the year. But obviously, that person who got the most right don't pay, or don't pay on certain, don't buy drinks, or he don't pay his food. Nothing too crazy. I think we're all affordable enough to do something that nice. Obviously, we'll probably do more details. Yeah. And bro, like we go to Longhorn or something, and Gavin was right. You just don't pay for your steak.
Ladies, I'm broke. You got to pay for me.
No, amongst us. Oh my God.
I'm just,
Go ahead, Neil. Go ahead, man.
Anyway, I try to make it a little more intuitive and everything, so we come together. Anyway,
I understand.
We'll talk about more of that.
I was just letting the women know, whoever the women may be. You feel me? You might see me pull up in a nice car. I'm broke.
It's okay. Anyways, we're gonna get into our next if our kind of our final sections. Game of the week's bowl predictions. We're gonna go off. I'm gonna go down a list of the games, buy or sell. If you see your game of the week, stop me and we'll just debate, talk about it a little bit, and then move on. Starting with Thursday night's game, you got San Francisco, Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Rams. Dev, we'll start off with you. Buy or sell? Who you buying? Who you selling?
Who am I buying for the who?
For the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Win or loss? Who wins? We're just gonna do it quick and thing. It's probably not a game of the week. No one's feeling it. Just boom.
I actually do, but hey,
we already got one to start off. Boom, San Fran and then Los Angeles. Go with it. Talk to us.
It's the Rams, bro. I don't know. This is one of those. Again, I'm not a gambling person. This is one of those times where it's just like Sean McVay versus Kyle Shanahan. We just spoke about this.
I know, right? A top 3 head coach versus a top 5 head coach, right?
We started off. Hey, if it's game of the week, we can get on for a little bit, but we going. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Kyle Shanahan. I'm gonna go with Kyle Shanahan.
Go ahead.
I like Brock Purdy.
He's not even playing.
Oh, he's not playing?
Crazy.
Oh, that's insane. So
crazy.
No, Rams.
Oh, okay.
Brock Purdy.
Okay.
Oh, bro, I'm so stupid. I just read the injury report. That's crazy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You good, bro.
I just read the injury report.
Yeah.
Tell him he's playing QB for the 49ers.
Mac Daniel Jones. That's who is playing. And because I know who the fuck is playing on that team, and because I know, we already know, bro. There's somebody who just, I don't want to sit here and rant anymore, bro.
We already know. Put me down for the Rams, Clutch. Put me down for the Rams.
We've
Put me
got
down for
Dev.
you already know who I'm putting down to. So you could go ahead if you want to go pick,
The Rams.
whatever. You feel me? You already know who I'm picking.
All right, so hold on. Are
We
we all
picking
about
Rams?
to? Are we all about to buy the Rams on winning this one so we can move
I'm
on?
buying Sean McVay's stock
I'm buying the Sean McVay stock as well. I'm buying
because
that.
he top 3.
Buying as well. I'm buying as well. Next
Let's
game.
all right. We
Oh, he
selling. We
buying.
buy. We selling off on the San Francisco. Get your QB back so we can believe in you.
Really?
Next,
But Mac Jones is the reason they won a couple games.
Minnesota and Cleveland. What are we doing, gentlemen? We buying and selling. I'm selling on the Cleveland. I'm buying Minnesota.
Cleveland have a better defense, Loki.
Yeah, the Cleveland has an amazing defense. They've got some of the they've got a good defense. They're
Game
just
is in-
It's a London game. It's going to be 9:30 Sunday morning.
yeah.
Cleveland has a better defense.
No one's.
Loki.
I'm probably not even be up to watch that game. So
That's
we'll see.
that's a wild statement to hear Darth Knight say that. But I'm gonna leave it alone. You think Cleveland has a better defense? I'm going to say that the Vikings has a better defense and offense. So
Ooh.
I
They
got
have
the
a better
Vikings.
offense, but they don't have a better
All
defense
right,
than the Browns.
I'm gonna make it quick. I'm buying the Vikings. I'm selling the Browns. Reason I'm selling the Browns is because Dylan Gabriel is starting. He's a new QB. Brody's a rookie.
Yeah.
He's
Start Shador.
It's gonna take him some time to figure out.
Dylan
That's-
is okay.
A game of the week. So let's move on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait.
Dylan
Hold
Gabriel
on.
is
Hold on.
actually
Darth,
fine.
are you okay? Because we gotta go.
I didn't know Dylan Gabriel. I've never really seen him play like that. So I guess is JJ coming back for this game or no?
I believe so. I'm not too sure.
If JJ is coming back for this game, then that's probably JJ. So it's probably the Vikings if JJ comes back this week.
I'm checking.
JJ McCarthy's in the next phase of rehab, and his ankle is still not fully healed.
Yeah,
and that's at
they haven't announced it yet.
2:45 p.m.
It says doubtful as of October 1st. So what are you
And that
going
is
with?
Doubtful.
Report done by the
Who's
Associated Press on NFL.com.
We don't want to stay on games we don't want to talk too much about.
Well, yeah, go
Actually,
ahead. Next game.
Give me
Give me
the
Browns
Browns on this.
Huh?
Give me the Browns.
Give them the Browns. Boom. You got it. You got it, Clutch.
We're not. I'm not putting that game down as one of the games of the week. We got to pick six.
Boom. Next one, we've got the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Indianapolis Colts. What we doing, gentlemen? We selling or buying?
I'm buying the Colts. I'm selling the Raiders, man. I believe in Indiana Jones.
I believe in Indiana Jones as well. I don't think he's gonna be breaking no records or anything, but he's played solid football to enough to lead the Colts to 3-1.
Is it at Raiders or is it at Colts?
It is at Indianapolis, gentlemen.
That means it's probably going to be windy. Gino is more accurate in the wind, and
I'm choosing Pete Carroll, bro.
Yeah, I'm choosing Pete Carroll. Yep.
Okay,
I might choose Pete Carroll on this one. Hold up, wait, because they do have Brock Bowers still. They do have Ashton Genty, and he's not really been doing stuff for the past 4 weeks, but he is doing good. Pete Carroll's gonna want to establish the run against this team. But at the same time, Jonathan Taylor is going to come down to the running game because it's gonna be who's gonna be the better running back between Ashton Genty and Jonathan Taylor now.
Is it because Pete Carroll doesn't like to run at the one, but that's fine.
We know the reason
so
why
if
he
you're
didn't
gonna
run
say
at
that,
the
then
one.
I'm gonna have to change my pick. But go for it.
Pete Carroll, look, you're not going to do and say Pete Carroll is like the run at the one when we know the organization made that choice. So, and we already know the organization didn't want a black man with dreads who's from the hood being lit and being the face of the league. That's
how? But he threw it at the one to a black man. What are you talking about? He threw it to what's his name?
They wanted you heard the word throw, right? So they wanted the person who was the God loving, putting on the best If they wanted the light skinned brother putting on the best Christian energy and image out there to be the person to be the face of the league. That's who they wanted. They wanted Russell Wilson. We know that. They have said that. Beast Mode has already told them, has already said his piece. We know
Wait,
why, we already
we already know. We already know. We're not talking about Seattle no more. Those are
we're
days are
not,
gone.
we
Yeah,
talk
bro.
about
We're
Gino. They wrote him off
yeah.
and he didn't write
Yeah.
back. So give me Gino.
There you
Wait,
go.
who is he playing?
Indianapolis at Indiana.
At Indiana? Oh, it's at Indiana too. Okay. To be honest, I really want to put Gino on this one, but it's because Ashton Genty isn't really doing much. So give me Jonathan Taylor and Daniel Jones.
Okay, no worries. If I'm correct, I think Ashton Jennings had like 2 touchdowns last game, so just be careful with that one. Go on to the next game. Just real quick, we've got New York at New Orleans. Gentlemen, what we doing? New York, New Orleans, buy, sell.
Jackson Dart buy.
Yeah, I'm buying Jackson stock. Not a game. Not gonna write this as well. I'll probably write down 6 or 7 games, however y'all want to do it, but
That's
this
why
is
we
not
going
one of
down them quick. That the more we talk about it, the more you care about it. That's how I see it.
So
I mean,
it's who was it? You said Saints and who?
We've got the Saints and the New York Giants at Saints.
I'm going.
We gotta add it
to
it.
What is that?
No, I said if we're doing a prediction for all these games, you gotta add it to the score.
Bro, the video is right here.
Right, it's gonna be. So we're gonna do a score for every game, Gavin, this week.
We going through all of them because we didn't go through all. We pick a few games and say,
Neil said he's gonna run down every game this week, and we're gonna stop and pick like 6 or 7 that stand out. That's what he said, man.
And we just
I'm going with the Saints. I'm not choosing Brian Dable, bro. I don't like Brian Dable. I'm sorry. And you set the man down. I don't understand why you set Russell Wilson down. What's the purpose of you getting Russell Wilson if you're gonna have this man sit? You got Russell Wilson as a starter. Start the man. Stop playing with Russell Wilson. I don't like Russell Wilson. Let me make that clear.
Very clear.
I've made this clear multiple times, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I got the Saints.
Jackson played, bro. Like he played good. He threw the passes. He ran the ball. The man got a rushing TD, bro. He was all over the field.
What more y'all want the man to do?
Fair enough, man. All right, so Neil, let's move on.
Yeah, boom, because I got New York as well. Give me Jackson Dart and Scottaboo. I'll do that. All right, next game, we going down. This might be a potential. I'm not sure. Denver at the Philadelphia Eagles. Who we got, gentlemen? Buy or sell?
You already know we going.
You realize every time you scream, the audio cuts out, right?
And every time it's the Eagle, I'm gonna say we going 5-0 undefeated. I've been saying it since week 1. We the best team in the league. Let's go, Philly. 5-0. Denver Broncos defense is trash because we have already passed the 2 of the best tests that we needed to pass. Now, them boys are about to be 5-0, like I said. Like I said, during week 3, it was about that time. Week's going 5-0.
5-0.
I just the chat. I understand this man has a Patriots cup on his screen, and he is gaslighting this Eagles team.
Because they the best team in football right now.
It's crazy.
They got a top 3 head coach in Nick Sirianni.
I can't deal with bandwagons, bro. I can't deal with it.
Can't deal with it at all, boy.
It's okay. I'm just okay. You was saying the Green Bay Packers was such a good and best team in football, and they was gonna be
still a lot more football to be played.
Sitting here saying,
but we haven't gotten to them.
So beatable.
The Patriots is taking the Eagles. Clutch, Dev, what are we taking?
Denver, Broncos defense, bro.
I'm
taking the Broncos defense. I thoroughly liked first of all watching Broncos slap Cincinnati. I'm very, very interested. This is gonna come down to the best offense versus arguably the best defense in the league, arguably. Yeah, I got the Broncos, man. I got the Broncos. I got the Broncos.
the
If the
Eagles
Broncos can
aren't the
get 2
best
sacks, if
offense.
not 3, on Jalen Hurts,
Mhm.
it's over with. I got the Broncos. If anybody can do it, I got the Broncos giving them their first loss this year.
Mm. I like it. I
I
like
can
it. I like
say
the sound of it.
they're not the best offense in
I
this
like
league.
it. Somehow the Eagles have clutched out wins. I still don't believe in that offense. It's starting to come alive. It still needs more kinks. The defense is what really is like keeping the Eagles defense going, but it's also another thing that's also failed them. So it's like spotty on both ends, but they're still coming out with
If
wins.
y'all watched the
Like,
game
so
last
it's
week
not bad.
versus Tampa,
Uh,
they figured it out.
and you see, that's
If
what I'm
you
saying.
actually understood, like if you actually see in the past 3 weeks, they have not utilized AJ Brown. And then actually,
Of
if you
course,
actually see week 4 when they're playing against the Bucks, look how AJ Brown lines up
they're
and
coming
how they're
alive.
utilizing AJ Brown. It's like the offense
It's
actually
coming alive.
remembered they have a top #1 receiver. Oh my
Coming
God.
alive. It is coming alive. I'm scared, to be honest.
It's like
Scared.
they just remembered, oh
But
yeah, we have
they
AJ
can
Brown.
lose too. Clutch, what do you got?
Hey, all
You on the
right.
phone?
So me personally, as far as the Broncos, the Eagles, I'm just letting you know. Spoiler alert: this is one of the games of the week. We got the
Ooh.
Eagles winning this one. You got what is the probably #1, #2 defense in the league in the Broncos
Mhm.
going against the defending champions, man. This will be a test for them to see if they can break down one of the league's top defenses. I think it's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I've already recorded everybody's picks so far. I'm just waiting on Neil to make his pick.
Ah, man, this is a tough one. Everything that's said about the Denver and the Philadelphia Eagles are very true. Uh, you know what? It's just I can't trust Bo Nix. I can trust that Broncos defense, but I can't trust Bo Nix. For some
It's
reason,
going to come down to the defense winning the
that's
game.
what it is.
Not,
It's kind
not,
of come down to deep.
not
And so
Bo
if I'm gonna have to pick a defense, I'm gonna go with defense, offense. I want to go with the Eagles
Philadelphia
because
is
I
the
figured
is
it's
the
tough.
most complete team
It's tough.
in the NFL. Point blank. Period.
I'm not gonna trust Bo Nix. Give me
I would
Philly.
say I would say
Give me Philly.
Rams,
Try.
but whatever.
The Rams
Yeah,
are not the most complete team.
this may be
Why?
one of those
Because
picks that I
special
regret,
teams
but give me
won.
the Philly. I feel like I'm gonna regret this one.
It's all good.
Who'd you
All
call?
right. I went with Philly. I went with Philly. I feel
Okay.
like I'm gonna regret it though. I like that was a tough one, but I'm gonna go with that one. Very shocking, but we'll see. That's a game of the week banger. It's got the game of the week stamp of approval. Remember, to check that game out, folks. Next, another one. Not another game of the week. A quick one. We've probably got the toilet bowl of the week. Miami at Carolina. Buy or sell. What we getting? You don't have to make this long.
By Miami next.
I'm already knowing what.
A game I'm not watching again.
Do better, Roger.
I'm going. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm going. I think I'm going with the Panthers.
Going with the Panthers.
I think I'm going with the Panthers. I'm just. Yeah, I'm going with the Panthers, bro. Next.
Yeah. And I'm going with the Dolphins. We already know what the Dark Knight is going. So next. All right, we got another one. Houston and Baltimore. We got
let Dark
Baltimore.
Knight say it. No, we not doing that. No, bro.
All right. What who are you gonna
Yeah.
pick, Dark Knight? Who are you gonna pick? Miami or Carolina?
Dumbass team that's in my division, bro. Like,
Bro, you picked Miami twice. Stop doing this. All right, bro. All right, who are you choosing, Miami or Panthers, bro?
Oh, that is
His
true.
man
I
always
have
does.
to ask. He's
He
right.
he chose Miami twice. Now all of a sudden, I wouldn't choose Miami. Come on, I
because
gotta put
y'all
another. I
playing the
gotta put another
trash ass
clip in.
teams,
I gotta
bro.
put a
Like you're
clip. I
playing
gotta put
trash
another
ass
clip.
teams.
Do you
You're
want me to
playing
put
trash
another
ass
clip in
teams,
here?
bro.
Don't let him clip you,
I
bro. Just
picked the
choose.
Jets because y'all had to win
Choose.
against the
Do not
Jets.
let him clip
And
you.
then the
Choose.
one time that I picked the guess what?
Choose.
I
The
picked
one
it up.
time you
I
picked
picked
them twice.
Yes, I picked them twice. The beginning of the week where y'all got blown out by the fucking Colts when I said, yo, if y'all made this nigga Daniel motherfucking Jones out, y'all made me a believer in Daniel Jones.
I gotta pick somebody up from, bro. Don't go on another tangent, bro. You don't.
We just gotta pick one.
I already said it. This nigga is trying to bait me into picking the Panthers where he knows the fucking Panthers suck. And only the Atlanta Falcons is gonna get zeroed out by them niggas.
That's crazy.
That's your fault. The season's still going on, so.
And you're not playing them again.
Team. No, my team is on a bye, so I don't really care what you got.
Exactly.
I
already said the Dolphins.
I'm off.
This man want me to pick the Panthers. Like the Panthers are not the worst team in the league.
That's 3. So by the time we get to week 7 and 8, it is man, bro. I ain't picking the Dolphins. I never picked the Dolphins. I'm gonna have to clip them again.
I never said I never picked the Dolphins. I said,
that's
yo,
not
I
what you
picked
said
them.
the last time. You said, oh, I never picked the Dolphins, and I had to put the clip in. Come on, bro.
I didn't remember picking them boys. Them boys trash, and they still trash.
I remember.
You feel me?
The clips will be up. We will remember if anything. On to the next games. We got Houston at Baltimore. Who we picking? Buy or sell?
Oh my Lord.
Lamar's out, bro.
Lamar is out, so I'm not gonna lie. Houston, I got you guys. Make me proud. Protect CJ Stroud and get the win.
Yeah, but Houston don't have a good run defense.
They don't have a good O-line at all either. So
what happened to Texans, bro? Like them boys was weren't they in the playoffs last year?
Yes, and then you know what's gonna happen? Let's just make this. If y'all want to go ahead and pick the Texans, go ahead and pick the Texans. I am going to pick the Ravens.
I like how you rolled your eyes. You're like Ravens. I picked the Ravens. What did you say, Travis? Huh? I don't think anyone's making this game of the week. There's no Steph. No. So just pick and smooth.
Let's keep it moving if everybody said theirs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Dev, you said something?
I got the Texans, man. I got the Texans.
Yeah. Well, mild game. That was a pretty mid game of the week. We'll see how that goes on. We've got another kind of mid game of the week going in. Tennessee and Arizona. What we saying?
Dumbass Tennessee Titans, bro. Give me the fucking buy. I'm buying Kyler Murray, bro.
I'm on upset watch. Give me Tennessee. Arizona. I'm on upset watch. Give me Tennessee.
You niggas trash, bro.
You just said I'm on upset watch.
Upset watch was last week when them boys was actually trying to make them.
Yeah, but they are Tennessee might be the worst.
Said we ass. Cam said we ass.
I agree.
Cam said we ass.
I agree.
Cam says we
but
ass.
I like the upset to happen.
Cam says we ass.
When a QB says you're ass, you are a bottom team.
Okay, so Cam said we ass.
I like the parlay. I like Vegas to run up the score. Give me Cam Ward.
Cam said we ass. Give me Kyler Murray.
Dev, what do you say? It's a trap game.
I'm actually going with Tennessee, man. I said this during the Arizona and who was that? Seattle. I think it was what I said. I hate. Yes, I said I hate how he runs. I'm going to keep that same energy. I don't really like Kyler Murray, bro. I just don't.
I don't either. But you also understand that last week, Arizona was supposed to win that game.
Oh, just like several teams were supposed to beat the Eagles. All right. We're playing supposed to games now.
Yeah, like they actually was supposed there's a couple drops on there.
Just like the Cowboys, was supposed to beat the Bears.
Yeah,
and got that ass clapped on Cam.
No. Not supposed to. Look at when we're talking about supposed to, we actually look at the scores and we actually see. Like for example, you know how when the Colts are supposed to quote unquote beat the Rams, guess what? I can accept that because bruh, you dropped it at the literal goal line. Are you stupid? Stop celebrating.
Hey, you see, I was like, damn, bro, they really fumbled.
Like I'm pretty sure there's like really, like what? We just had you running down. And that was the second time that happened today. Because keep in mind, the first time Buddy was running down at the sideline, and that was and then he did this. Oh no! And the ball fell out of his hand at the 1 yard line. Stop celebrating. Stop doing dumb shit.
Boom. Anyways, besides that, like I said, where did Clutch go? Did he choose or no? Yes, no, maybe so.
I said
He said so I'm assuming that he's going to pick the Seahawks.
I didn't even see Seahawks. I didn't even
know.
say
That was
Tampa.
last week, bro.
Where'd he go? We about to be done with this.
I don't know. I mean, you know, if y'all want me to, you know, I could.
You gonna pick for him?
Yeah, I can.
Nah,
I can.
his pick about to be null and void.
You know, I can. I'm saying
that shit about to be null and void if that's the case.
You know,
am I supposed to be in the game?
Yeah, you're supposed to pick.
Bro, where are you, man? What is this man doing?
What just happened?
Listen, the whole entire pod, I've been trying to keep us on pace and remind people that, you know, I love my homie, but he can't sit there and rant, bro. I got to pick somebody up from work, bro. So when people are sitting here and ranting and it's pushing the pod back, now I got to do this on the move, bro.
That's crazy,
No,
man. That's insane.
looks like some. You know, if we was about to, you know.
Next to me, man. The pen pad is right here, waiting on us to choose the next.
Nah,
We're not gonna do that while you driving.
We're not gonna do that.
Not while you driving, bro.
Not while you driving. We don't put the. Don't feel bad.
You know, sometimes you just gotta
go
let
ahead
some
and
people take the L. You know,
something, and then we will finish this up. This will just be another.
I don't gotta log off for now, bro. I got you, bro. I'm gonna just stay in the chat, bro. But yes, already recorded the first of the week. So if somebody wants to record the next 4 or 5 games,
don't worry, we got the video. I got the video, and I will make sure I look. We got the video that we'll post it. We'll all look at it later, and I'll just zoop because it's just quick and easy. Boom. Well, you'll tell us your pick another time. We got Tampa at Seattle for the next one. What we doing, gentlemen? That's currently here.
You already know Tampa
Seattle.
Bay. You already know here. You already know
Tampa versus Seattle. I think that'll be I would like to say that's another game to look out for, but no, not yet.
I'm going with Seattle again. I'm going with Seattle.
Tampa.
I'm going. I'll go with Seattle as well. I can't be rooting for Tampa.
I'm
at
going
this
my dog
moment.
Baker.
I could not do it. Bang, 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 bang.
My dog Baker. He
Maybe
already showed you that he is a top 10 QB in this league. Arguably, he is currently the dark horse, third best team in the NFC. You know, shout out to the non-top 3 Green Bay Packers. Yeah.
Say no more. I'm always trying to make sure you get your shout off. I get it. Next game, Detroit Lions at Cincinnati. What we saying, folks? Detroit.
Detroit about to put 50 on them.
50 on them. Jared Goff
about to put 50 on
good. Cincinnati is nothing without Joe Burrow. They just got 2 dead receivers out there just catching
and
wind.
A dude named Trey Hendrickson who got paid his full money this year. He's gonna leave next year. So they're not gonna even have a defense.
No one's gonna be there if Joe's not there, bro. So yeah, give us Detroit.
I believe at one point during the game, Trey Hendrickson kind of went to the sideline with some soreness or something. So I don't know if he's listening on the report. I don't remember it, but it is something to keep note of because he did sit out.
But he probably playing his card right. He probably just saying, you know what? Why am I gonna
waste what you got?
My season.
What was the team?
Detroit and Cincinnati.
Bro, Cincinnati ass, bro.
That's why I said we move,
bro. Move on, Lions.
Move on. Bye. Send that shit to the moon. Everything.
Cincinnati, like
that's a lot. Hey, that's the lock of the week right there. You needed some money. Lock of the week. Detroit and Cincinnati.
Yeah, put 100 on the Lions.
Yeah, 100 on the Lions. Go crazy if you want to. We've got Washington at Los Angeles Chargers. Who we got? I got the Chargers. They still don't got Jaden Daniels at Washington. I like
got the Chargers. Yeah.
Jaden Daniels actually practiced fully this week, and he is set to play this weekend.
Still, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Actually, let them get the rust off this game, but the Chargers definitely want to come back and get a statement win after blowing it last week, if I'm correct. Yeah. Gavin?
Yeah, Herbie needs to redeem himself from last week. The Giants don't have a defense, and he led a subpar defense, like kind of shut him out. To be honest with you, it's the kicker. It was really the kicker. Because they just, but it was also Herbie's fault. So he's also going to have to put himself up there to kind of figure that out. Yeah, I don't think Jaden Daniels should be back this soon.
Yeah, agreed. Let's
Should
go
give him one
Chargers.
more week.
All right, no worries. And then now we go down to the last game of the Sunday week. I got this as a game of the week, surprisingly. We've got New England at Buffalo. What we doing, gentlemen? What we doing? Go ahead and choose. Do we?
Oh, let Gavin go
Josh.
first. Let
Gavin go first. Yeah, go ahead, sir. End this off right before I go into Monday night, so you could. Oh, Monday nights. Yeah, Monday night's the last game, and then we call it. Go ahead.
You listen to me, you fucking Patriots. Okay, you listen to me, fucking Mike Vrabel. You listen to me. Okay, you listen to me. McDaniels, you listen to me too. Okay.
Okay.
I know that. Also, you know, I forgot. I'm trying to remember his full name. But Mr. T, as I like to call him now.
See, man, your man going on a tangent. He picking people names.
The man has prostate cancer, and I'm trying to tell them, bro. I hope he gets well, because that's our fucking defensive coordinator, and that's why our defense kind of look mid. But it's also the reason why we need to stop the run defense. You can't let that man James Cook get anywhere. So you hear me? If I see this fucking James Cook nigga get 100+ yards on this fucking Bills offense on this next game, and you do not stop this fucking man, okay? You let Josh Allen beat us. Do not let the fucking run game beat us. Let Josh Allen beat us. That's it. I'm picking the Patriots.
Okay. Crazy. You don't think both? You don't think both won't just do it for themselves, man? Josh Allen might get 2. James Cook might just get 2. You don't think they can just do that themselves?
Fine, because I've stopped the run. Stop
the run.
James Cook. Stop the run.
Stop the run. I gotta clip this up to definitely by the
stop
time
the run.
game
I
starts.
swear to God, stop. Robert Spillane. Do your fucking job now. I need you to move up. I need you to make sure that I need you to be superb when it comes to doing this run defense. Okay, I need you to move up, and I need you to take this safety position, this little black hole that you is. I need you to focus on the run. You feel me? Focus on the run. That's what we need. This focus on the run. Milton, we paid you a bunch of money. Harold Landry, we paid you a bunch of money. Okay? Paid y'all a bunch of money. Stop the fucking run. Make Josh Allen beat us.
I got the Eagles having their first loss this week. I also got the Bills having their first loss this week. I'm going with the Patriots.
Oh. Yeah.
You stop that fucking run, okay?
Damn. Give
See,
me
see,
the
Stop
I,
that
Bills,
see,
run.
baby.
I don't have a problem choosing the Patriots. I don't give y'all 5 minute tangents about nothing. I don't got time for that.
Oh, you sure you don't want to pick the Bills? You sure they're not gonna go 5-0? You sure they're not gonna go 5-0?
Hey,
You sure?
hey, give me
Because
the
when
Bills, baby. Josh Allen, do what you need to do. Stop them. Put the run. Make them fumble.
because
Make
I'm not a
Drake.
big
Make
see, I'm not a person
inconsistent.
not gonna sit here
Do
and be
it.
like, oh, my team's gonna lose. I know it's a fucking mountain we're playing against. I'm gonna
Do
pick
it,
my
Josh
damn team.
Allen. Do
I'm
it,
picking
Josh
my damn
Allen.
team damn near
Do
every
it, Josh
fucking game.
Allen.
I'm the 16 to
Go
0
ahead and give him
Patriots
300
picking.
yards.
I'm not
Go ahead
going
and do
against
it.
the Patriots. I am
Come
2-2
on.
with the Patriots right now.
Make
And
Sunday
by
night.
God, if they the reason
Make
why I
Sunday
lose
night
this
football
season,
enjoyable
they gonna
again.
be the reason
Do
why.
it. Make
Okay?
Sunday night football enjoyable again, Josh Allen. Give us a whooping on
Stop the
national
fucking
TV.
run.
Give
Stop
us a
James
whooping
Cook.
on that.
They ain't got no fucking receivers.
Give us a
Stop the
national
fucking
whooping
run.
on on national TV. Sunday night football.
Just insert the clip of me saying I will continue to pick the Bills for the rest of the foreseeable future. You can just insert that clip again. I think Josh Allen is going to have a great game. The MVP will continue to play at a high level. And even though the Patriots will give an honest effort and they just came off a high scoring 42-point game, unfortunately, it will not be
Against the
enough to
Panthers.
knock.
Stop it. Stop this. Stop this. Come on, man. Come
But
on.
they put 30 and blew out the Panthers. I mean, the Panthers blew out the Falcons. It was 30-0.
The
The
Falcons,
Falcons are a
the
2-2
Falcons is
team.
not. First of all, the Falcons
Be
is not
inconsistent.
as not. It's not versus the Panthers. You got see, you got me stumbling
Look
right
at
now.
that.
You
It's
see?
not.
You
you
see?
Look at this.
You
Gotta mess it
see?
got
up.
me stumbling
You,
right now, bro.
you
Yeah,
It's
bro.
not.
see?
That's two different teams, bro. Stop it.
You
The
see?
Falcons is not the Bills.
I know, but they in the NFC, and they playing with Baker and them boys. Neil says his team is so good, bruh. That means the
Two
Panthers
right now.
shut out the Falcons 30-0.
Any given Sunday, bro.
When's the
Bro. It's
last
all
time you
good.
seen a
It's okay.
30-0?
It's all fine and dandy, bro.
When's
You
the
look,
last time you seen a goose
look,
egg?
look. It's okay. I already seen the goose egg. It's happened before. I'll be fine, bro. I'll be fine. If you
This
want
wasn't
to
like last year when it was
PK,
the
bro,
Red
I'll
Rifle
be
Andy
fine.
Dalton
I'll be fine.
coming back on the
Andy
first
Dalton will
game
be
dropping
fine.
4 TDs.
They'll be fine. All right,
This was
Gavin.
the dude who
The
had
Patriots will be
101
fine, Gavin.
offense.
Don't worry. You'll be fine. So we've got 2 for 2 on this one. That's my game of the week coming through. And then we end it with Monday Night Football, which is also kind of a game of the week. We got Kansas City at Jacksonville, both not both, but 2-2 Kansas City, 3-1 Jacksonville. How do we end the Monday night and how do we end week 5, gentlemen? Kansas City or Jacksonville?
Kansas City.
I knew you would be. I know. Go ahead. Just sprinkle the salt just a little bit. Kansas City. I know you don't. We can't trust the Trevor Lawrence and those boys just yet. I think that was.
No.
I think that was your pretenders of the week, or it was
Yes.
either Dev. Yeah, your
They're my
pretenders.
pretenders, and that's why I picked Kansas City. Even though I do not want Kansas City to be in a position of being 3-2, I would still pick them in this game. The Jaguars, unfortunately, do have a good defense, and they sort of kind of have a nice special teams unit. Even then, Trevor Lawrence is a fraud. I still don't believe that this man, Travis Hunter, is a crisp enough route runner to be a receiver, regardless of that nice, midfield catch that he did last week. I still don't believe he is a elite route runner or elite enough route runner. And yeah, Patrick Mahomes is probably gonna win this game, to be honest with you. Like, yeah.
Chiefs up. Chiefs all the way up, baby. I'm trying. They come back towards starts. Dev. I know.
I got Travis Hunter, man. I got Travis.
Whoa.
I just said
Oh.
this man is not a crisp route runner, and you're gonna pick a wide receiver in his first year in Game 5, where this man don't even have 100-yard receiving.
On Monday
That
night.
doesn't mean anything. What? Why y'all judging me for my picks, but you wasn't judging your pick for Dallas versus the damn Bears? Stop this. Stop this. You need to stop.
I actually was
All
like,
true.
yo, them boys ain't
All
supposed to be
true.
winning. But you picked
Yeah,
Travis
stop.
Hunter.
You're right.
You stat
Yeah,
padded,
very
man.
true.
We know the Dallas Cowboys gonna
There you
win.
go, stat
Oh yeah,
pattern.
they were
Yeah.
supposed to win. And that's
They
how I
were.
know the Green Bay fucking
Oh.
Packers is not a good ass team and no fucking contenders. How the fuck you took the team and you took their best defensive player, arguably the best player on their team that was making them worth give a damn, and then just all for you go tie? How that make sense? How the fuck you blow them out 50 plus and then all of a sudden you tying at 40? Trash ass Green Bay Packers.
And that's how we end our bold predictions and week 5 matchups and our key game of the year, game of the weeks. On that note, that's a wrap for week 5. Please drop your takes in the comments or hit us up on socials. We'll shout out the socials in just a minute. Thank you for joining us for another week 5. Obviously, it was another jam-packed week. Obviously, we'll figure out what happened to Clutch. Hopefully, he's absolutely fine. Thank you for everything that you guys have always done. Thank you for watching us as always. Listening to the bold takes, listen to the reviews, listen to the injury reports. Just hearing us talk about these debates makes it fun. Genuinely, I'm just very excited for the next week 5. Hopefully my Falcons win. We've got a drama game on the Patriots going. We've got a couple of duds going on. Well, I don't have to worry about it. My team's on a bye. Oh, by the way, the teams that are on byes: Atlanta, Chicago, Green Bay, and Pittsburgh. So you don't have to worry about any crashing out on Green Bay. You don't have to worry about my team coming through. We don't have to worry about Travis being scared of the Bears and Aaron Rodgers stinking up maybe a game. Let's get ready for week 5. Please do, if you guys see any clips that you found nice, please do take a clip for TikTok or anything for some shorts. That would be great. Other than that, my name is NeilAppealfr, and then I'll let my other co-hosts drop on out and tell you what they are, and we'll call it a night.
All right, man. You feel me? As you already know, it's DarthNiteGames, Patriots Disciple. We love the Patriots over here. One over thing. This is my little YouTubes. Y'all see this? See, go get it. Go get it. You feel me? The same thing on Twitch is the same thing. It's the same thing as this. You feel me? Just go over Twitch, type the same thing. You know, all that and a bag of cheese tricks. You know.
This guy.
Hope everybody is well. Let's hope for another week.
Getting better at
The
this.
Dolphins. Let's go for another week of knowing that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be the best team in football. And shout out to everyone who stuck with us since week 1 of being the Eagles' best team in football.
To enjoying the podcast.
Appreciate y'all for believing in my picks all throughout the weeks, because I've been telling y'all they're the best team and complete team in football. It's just one of those things. If y'all have been staying with me and y'all would have been earning money, right? Cool. You feel me? I
don't think we're gonna be buying you a dinner at the end of all this, bro. I think you about to be paying for your own meal. I feel it. I just feel it.
I was just out here saying. You know, if they go to the Super Bowl and they win the Super
That's
Bowl
why
again,
Dev
I'd be like,
at you like that, bro. Because like, that might be paying his own
that's
meal.
exactly what it is. You know, I'd be like, woo, we the Super Bowl champs again. Woo.
I'm gonna be sitting across from the dinner table from Dev,
and I'd be like, hey,
you
feel me? As I'd be like, I'm gonna be there in my little Patriots jersey, and I'm be like, hey, bro,
we should add jersey. We should wear our jersey. Well, no, let's not go too. We'll detail that more in the chat. To be honest,
it's okay. I just wanted
you definitely that. I'm definitely about to make most of my predictions come true for the rest of the season. Anyways, Thank you, Dark Knight. Dev.
Yeah, man. Another week in the books, man. Another week in the books. Couldn't be happier. Happy to do it with the homies, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Thankful for y'all, bro. Thankful we finally was able to get this up and off the ground and running. All that good stuff, man. Can't wait to see y'all back in week 5. Oh, I'm sorry, week 6. Can't wait to see y'all back in I said, can't wait to see you back in week 5. We in week 5.
Oh yeah, we in week 5 now. It doesn't feel like it, but NFL season is moving fast. We are in week 5.
Fast. We're pretty soon. We'll be at the halfway mark.
Yeah, and then we might have to talk about who's been our MVPs, what we looking at rookies and everything like that. I thought about that. We'll see what week when we get to halfway through the season if we're all the teams we say are okay, still doing okay.
Yeah, because 5-0. Woo!
See how long that shit lasts, bro. Let's see how long that shit lasts, bro. This man gonna be
the man. Clutch Gold unfortunately had to sign off. He had to pick up some people, man. So it is what it is, man.
The links will be in the comment section and down below for Clutch. Chat, blow him up, man. Tell him to get new phones. Tell him
that the Eagles is gonna be 5-0 because they in his division.
All right, y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good y'all be safe out here.
You guys have a good night. Thank you for this one. Okay, thank you.
We're going into week 5 being 5-0. Eagles.
Bro. I'm making sure of that, bro. What the hell?
Let's go.
And this recording. Good God, bro.
5-0.